You guys are tuning in to the Lavish Journey
podcast. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You gotta know how to cook, though.
Gotta know how to cook. You ain't eating your bullshit.
wait, no bullshit allowed. And we're going live in 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Lavish Journey podcast. It's your host, Jay Gaines, over here today with my brother, Freedom.
What up, y'all? How you living? How you feeling?
We got some special guests in here. We got a newcomer. Shout out to our brother, Deandre.
Hey! What's going on? Catch him on the movies.
Hey. We got Ashley back in here. ASMR. All right, so today's word of the day is space. What you got to say about space, brother?
Well, there's two ways that I hear. When I hear space, I'm either thinking up there, you feel me, with the stars, or baby, I need some space. You feel me?
Yeah. So
what was the time where you felt like you had to tell your partner, your person, or whoever, like, I need some space?
Shit, all the time, man. Honestly, lately I've been needing space. You know, I don't know, because I know a lot of people go through shit, but a lot of people been coming to me with their problems. And that's cool, but I'm just tired of hearing everybody's. It's like, let me get some space. Let me go over here in my little bubble. So, yeah.
When it's just over, it's too much.
It's too much. You know what I mean? I understand everybody goes through shit, but you ever had a time that everybody seems like they're coming to you with their problems? You're like, bro, listen, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. I don't know what to do. But, you know, I just always make sure to have good intentions and say what I got to say and keep it moving.
That's why I kind of don't tell people my problems. I just be like, because you could be going through shit and yet I'm venting to you.
I mean, you got to vent to somebody.
I mean, yeah, you got to vent to somebody, but I mean, my problems can seem like these ain't shit compared to somebody else's.
My nigga, I'm about to get put on my house next week.
Yeah, and I'm talking about, man, my goddamn shoes got scuffed up. I'm walking through this fucking mud and I'm salty as fuck. This nigga like, I ain't even got shoes.
Do you fight all problems matter?
Yeah. Because it's a problem to you.
Yeah.
So it's valid. You feel me? It can seem petty, but I think a problem, if it's in your world, it's a problem, then it's valid in it because you're upset about it.
Yeah.
So acknowledging that.
That's true. And by the way, Sade just said freedom is super fly.
Who?
Sade.
Oh, hey, shout out to you, Sade. Hey. I appreciate you, baby girl. I appreciate you. You know, shout out to Payless. You feel me? They got me together for the $4.99 fit all around. You feel me? I'm lying. But, you know, shout out to you.
Yeah. But no, that's real, though. That's real. I do agree. I mean, at the end, I feel we should vent to somebody about our problems. Just not to everybody, but somebody. You got to have at least that one person on call. You know what I mean? That one person. But I feel like, God damn, the whole world been calling me.
Actually, that's where
You're everybody's one person.
I guess so. I must be.
Justice said, I'm turning the phone off.
Yeah, for real.
Said,
like,
shut up.
I didn't cut off. I put in the charger and I put it inside the bathroom and I put on mute, on silence. I was like, hey, I would talk to niggas when I talk to them.
D&D.
Yeah, because right now I'm on cruise control right now. The seasons is changing. And when I get into fall time, I get like into more of a, I don't want to say dormant, but really like chill type of vibe. You know what I mean? Because I love summer. Summer is vibrant, but fall's like that. I'm coasting.
Yeah.
I'm somewhere out here.
Days are getting shorter. You're just trying to relax.
Yeah, the days are getting shorter.
Unfortunately.
Short as fuck. 6:30, it'd be almost
sun
nighttime.
going down.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, baby, where you going?
Yeah.
So time go forward.
It
goes back.
It goes
back.
Oh, it's about to get dark at 5 o'clock again.
No, it goes forward. Right.
Fall down. They say it goes back.
In fall, you fall back. Spring, you spring forward.
So you get more light. So
no, we lose light.
Lose.
No, I mean in spring.
Oh yeah,
spring you get more. So it's about to be dark at 5 now.
Well, tell people out there, make sure you guys create your space for yourself and get back out there. So how do y'all feel about space?
I feel like it's necessary sometimes, like just because
go for it.
just to have like literally space to yourself to think, because when you're constantly around other people, you're influenced by their energies, their thoughts, what they have going on. So sometimes you just need to decompress and see what's going on with yourself.
Facts.
Look inward.
Yep. Yep. I need to go on another trip. That's what's wrong with me. I need to get out of Cleveland. For real. I need to
You
get
trying
out
to
of
take
here.
space?
Yeah,
You
bro.
trying to go
I don't
far?
know. It's like I love it here in Cleveland, but after a while, I always feel like I'm in a bubble. After being like for a month and a half or 2 months, it's like I'm in a bubble. I need to break free. That's just my spirit, though. I like to be in different places. It don't gotta be across the
That's
world.
sad.
Yeah, huh?
That's sad.
Or that's sad. Oh, I guess so. Because I can sit here for like a month. I gotta get up out of here.
Restless energy, always trying to travel, do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good problem.
I feel it though.
Energy.
You feel
Yeah.
it?
What are you?
Take a guess.
Uh-oh.
You an earth
Take a
sign?
guess.
Huh?
Earth sign.
I'm not.
No. Water.
I am water.
Pisces.
Yes, Pisces.
I be with this shit.
Pisces is March, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
March,
okay.
late February.
I'm starting to notice, y'all. I'm starting to
Alright,
notice.
alright.
But space to me,
Mm.
I guess it depends on your perspective. Because like when I hear the word space, I just automatically think like space, galaxy, stars.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then it's like if you're someone who always clouded with like other people around you, like you need your space. It's like my space. That's like my area.
MySpace. Yeah.
Back to the MySpace.
Your page.
No, for real.
So I pretty much agree with everybody. It depends on your perspective.
Perspective. Yeah, that's true.
So you say you think of the galaxy and stuff. So what planet would you feel like you originate from, or do you resonate with? Like, if I could go somewhere, it'd be here.
I like the color of Neptune. Like it's like that deep purple and blue.
It's your ruling
And
planet too. That's why you picked that.
He said it's original.
she know her stuff. She knows her astrology.
So Neptune's original planet. What
No,
you-
no, not original.
Oh, I was saying
just saying
original.
he's
I was like,
original. He's
wait,
original.
what? Oh, okay. I was like, I thought Neptune always been Neptune.
No, it's his ruling planet.
Yeah,
Oh.
his real
Pisces.
Oh, okay. So your moon is like in Neptune or something like that.
No, it's like each sign has like its own planet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like Aries would have like
His
I
sun.
think
Mars.
Mars
Yeah.
and
Mine is the moon.
Mine is Mercury.
mine is
Yours is
Jupiter.
Jupiter,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know that.
Oh damn! You was what they song was talking. Boys
What?
go to Jupiter to get more stupid.
I guess so, because shit, I don't be knowing nothing about astrology. When y'all be here talk about signs and moons, I'll be like, I'm like, yeah, maybe I do belong to Jupiter. Shit.
Nah, nigga, no, you don't.
But is Jupiter a big planet though?
Everything
it's
big
the
to
biggest
me.
one.
It's the
Oh,
biggest
is it?
one.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Oh
I
shit,
check
there's
my-
hella niggas up there.
I'm going to Jupiter. You did?
Hey, yeah, invite me.
I think Jupiter is really cold though. If y'all had the opportunity to go to outer space, would you go?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It depends.
It depends. What does it depend on?
Like how fast that ship is going, how long it's gonna take for our destination to arrive.
That's too detailed.
Nigga, what?
It's gonna take you a week to get up there.
That's what I need to hear.
Yeah.
Because now if it's gonna take 3 years, 4 months, and 17 days on this ship.
Yeah.
No, nigga, I'd rather be here on Earth kicking it. You feel
You
me?
right, you right.
Yeah. So I'm one of them people. You got to break it down.
I feel it.
You know what you're getting into before you.
Yeah, like I'll
Like,
go
nah.
to space, but if it's in the UFO, you feel me? The bet we in this bitch. Zoom, we right here. But if I'm taking a rocket, like, whew, this is a trip.
They're like, nah, get your ass on this plane, on this rocket ship.
I better see all y'all niggas up there. Like, well, I got a few requests.
I'll be down here waiting for you. I'll
Oh,
record
no,
it.
nigga, I'll be on Lavish
I'll
Journey.
record this shit going up.
So it can blow up. R.I.P. to my niggas.
And, you know, that's the risk you have to take, though, to do that. They say it's the possibility that you will, that you might die.
might die.
You might die.
Oh, in outer space, yeah.
Yeah,
Even if you make it to space, there's asteroids, black
Yeah.
holes.
It's all types of shit.
It's coming to get your ass.
Niggas that been to space and never came back before, and I bet they never told us this. I bet
Oh,
they
I
fly
know.
people to space all the time and they don't come back and they don't say
Shit,
shit.
they see it on. My mom was saying when they was in school, it was one ship coming back down and it blew up, and like that was a tragic thing because like they shut the school down. Everybody was watching it on TV, and it's
The
such-
Challenger?
Yeah.
When the teachers went up, it's like they were taking off and then
it was taking off and it exploded.
like
Yeah,
the kids
so
are looking up like, wow, that's crazy. Like the teachers were on there and everything.
yeah, that
Oh,
bitch shit.
And
Yeah,
the teachers died. Rest in peace to those teachers. That's crazy. I mean, that's what comes with that risk, though.
Oh, for sure.
That's what comes with it, you know. Whatever.
Like,
Oh yeah. By the way, so let everybody know what you do, bro.
Yeah.
Like your acting and everything, man. Go ahead.
So I'm a illegal drug dealer. And
He gave her some shrooms.
This is my plug.
I sell people hope and inspiration.
Oh.
I like that.
But I'm an actor. I pretty much do anything that's creative. So that's writing, music, acting, business stuff like creating websites. So, but acting is like my main profession.
Yeah, how long you been acting for?
About 3 years professionally.
Dope.
Right.
Dope.
Yeah.
So do you like audition for things and you end up on shows, commercials?
Audition to a lot of stuff. There's a lot of no's.
Yeah, I bet. No, I bet.
But,
I bet
yeah,
part of
that's
the
the
journey.
business.
Yeah.
But I have been in like a couple of short films and feature films that were shot here.
Congrats.
Yeah.
How does it feel when you're like, so seeing the main artist or like the top, you feel me though? So like Denzel walking, you'd be like, oh shit, that's that nigga Denzel
Denzel
over there.
Washington.
You saw Denzel?
Well, I'm just saying just for example, like do you hit your fan boy in the stage like, oh my god?
I do.
Yeah.
I keep it in. Like, there was a movie that was shot here called Dog Eat Dog, and it was a Nicolas Cage movie with Willem Dafoe, and I was like a feature extra in the film.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to go in for a fitting. I showed up, and she was like, "Yeah, go in there." Went in there, and it's this long table, and it's like, okay, maybe it's just like a waiting room or something. And people started coming in, and I saw Nicolas Cage just walk through, and I was like, "Oh shit,
It's
Nicolas Cage!"
Now, who is Nicolas Cage? What movie?
National Treasure.
Yeah.
National Treasure?
Everybody
You
knows
knew
that movie.
Yeah, I ain't know.
National
She was on
Treasure.
rip. Nicolas Cage.
He's the white guy with the chin.
Okay, well, shout out to Nicolas Cage. So, when you first saw him, though, like, did you speak to him?
He spoke to me
He
first.
spoke to you?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. He was
he's
a
down
nice,
to
genuine
earth.
dude.
Yeah, he was saying good morning. He looked at me like, good morning. I'm like, shit, Nicolas Cage just spoke to me. Oh, I started freaking out inside. I was like, huh. And then Willem Dafoe came in. I was like, oh shit. And that's like sitting right beside me.
Was that life-changing for you?
It was. In that moment,
Yeah.
I was just like, I made it. They
Yeah,
acknowledged
for
me.
real.
They acknowledged me.
I made it.
I believe that happened for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You happen for a reason, for real. That's gonna be you. You're gonna be walking in somewhere. Oh my God, let's go, Deandre, for real.
That's that nigga D.
There we go.
That's that nigga D.
Like, are you ready for that lifestyle for people to run up to you? Hey, can I have your autograph? Are
I'm
you
ready.
You ready for
I'm
it?
ready.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's
You
gonna
gotta
be
be
people
ready.
jumping from behind the bus.
Yeah.
Suck your dick, DeAndre.
Hiding in your car.
Celebrities deal with a lot though. Like usually every time LeBron James wins the game or he loses the game, I see all these comments and they be, oh, his life is so easy. He's a millionaire. I'm like,
Shit.
little do y'all know, these niggas can't live lives like us. Just walk outside. He needs to have security and everything.
Watching The Last
See,
Dance.
That's why I couldn't be
Yeah.
famous for real, because I be trying to mind my business, and if I walk outside every day and somebody's going like I would be irritated as fuck. Like,
Ain't no mind in your business.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
business. They
Every day.
business.
Yeah.
You are my business.
Yes.
Like, what you talking about minding your business?
You the audacity of her. Now smile, bitch. I got a picture to take.
No, like for real.
I know your favorite food.
Yeah, this shit that be like, okay, yeah, that used to be. Nigga.
I think it's levels to fame though. You know what I mean? You have like the local fame and you got the, known a few
I wanna
states.
be the
you got
local.
It depends. Level to it.
Like I can get in somewhere for free because they're like, oh, you're such and such. Yeah, come in. Like I don't want the whole club. This nigga's freedom just walked in this bitch, y'all. Like nah.
I'm leaving.
Before you even walk in, freedom here.
Like, oh, here we go. Like I don't want that attention. Just hey, you freedom. Yeah, that's me. What up? No picture.
You know what? I don't want to be in Hollywood, but I do want the fame though internationally
Fuck
though.
Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't want to be in Hollywood though, but I do want my own personal type of fame, I guess, if that's the word. You know what I mean?
International would be raw.
Yeah, I want it more controllable. I don't want to be like that super Hollywood fame. No, because you can't live your life.
So like outside of the glitz and glamour, you want international fame, as in like what would you do to attain it?
Oh, travel. I don't know how to obtain it for real besides doing this and being creative. I can see myself probably buying my way into fame, if that makes sense. Like such as Lavish Journey. The main way this is going to grow is I put money into it, like we're doing this basement, paying for marketing and doing different things. And
Networking with others.
Networking with others, yeah. So I'm not sure how it's going to get me there or what's going to get me there, but I know something's going to get me there.
It's gonna pop off.
Oh yeah, it's already there now. For all I think I'm just living in it. You know what I mean? I'm at that stage where you creating that story. Like I remember back in the day, we was in the basement doing podcasts. You know, it's just part
Don't
of the
forget
journey.
about me, please.
Oh, no,
when you're traveling.
of course. Hey, we all gonna get there
on your couch.
And that's the best thing about this journey is that we're here now. So we're bound to, get there. We are there now. We just piecing
And the
everything together.
process.
Yeah, it's the process. And I love this because I don't want to wake up there and not understand how I got there.
And not have worked for it.
Yeah. Imagine waking up being where you always wanted to be and
You ain't work.
not working for it.
That's the problem with most like celebrities now. Because like a Ricky Smiley, he was like, they was talking about how a lot of younger celebrities get in trouble with the law. Like they shooting or got a gun or drugs.
Yeah.
But they don't know how they didn't obtain the fame like that. I mean, they obtained fame so quickly. You got money all of a sudden. Just think, mentally, you're not able to just have, like me at 19, if somebody just dropped 20 million on me, I'm reckless as fuck.
Reckless.
You feel me?
Man.
Strippers, drinks, weed,
Shoes, clothes,
just shit
parties,
everywhere.
all that.
Yeah.
Want them shoes? $200? Oh, that ain't shit. Nigga, get
Yeah.
5 pair. Get 5 pair of them shoes.
Yeah, nigga, go ahead. You got a horse? I'll get you one. Like,
I want a mule too.
yeah, jackass. So, kids or people who get it so really quick, it's just all their ambitions, everything they wanted is just now obtainable. So they just do that. They didn't have to grow, to be 30 and then have to, all right, now I have a little more sense within myself to be like, okay, I just want a car. You feel me? Or I did all this time, putting effort into it. I'm just going to enhance this. It's like, oh, I'm about to ball out. So
Right.
you're not really there yet as a child, or where most people are who are famous. They're consciously just sleeping. So I think they just do reckless shit. So
I think
They don't
becoming
know better.
yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
Unless you're like LeBron. LeBron handled his fame very well.
Yo, he did
Yeah.
though.
Like to be
Yeah,
19,
his mom
18,
had-
19
Yeah.
to come out of high school and then instantly have like you're the next one, and to be money on you, and he's never fucked up. I'll give him that. He was that nigga. You never heard about him with another girl,
Yep.
cheating, creeping, drugs,
Drugs, see,
Yeah,
DUIs,
he
none of
just
that
knocked the
crazy
nigga
shit.
out.
Yeah.
Like, so he's one of them, like, follow his step, be chill. He's an Akron nigga, man. But, just be chill.
Shout out to Akron.
Yeah, I guess.
Look at him. He's Akron.
You ain't from Akron, is you?
Akron looks okay. Akron looks so much different than Cleveland, man.
Everything about Akron's so different.
Akron remind me of Toledo. Shout out to Akron and Toledo, but it looks ran down. You know what I mean? And yeah, it looks ran down. That's how Toledo looked. Toledo's, what made my adulthood for now, but it looks ran down though. Those cities are ran down.
It's just nothing.
It ain't nothing out
blossoming.
there for real.
It ain't. It's just somewhere you go live and work.
Cleveland
That's
is
what
on
I'm
its
saying.
way too. We're like number one in like the poorest.
I
Yeah.
saw that. but
I was like, damn.
Yo, that's a good thing though. I see beauty in Cleveland though. At least,
Oh,
at least we
of
got
course.
major sports
We just broke
teams.
it
We
down.
got I don't know how we got broke though.
Because not enough people are really making it.
You're right. People aren't really making it.
Yeah,
in
nobody's
Cleveland.
making
There's
it.
not
out
really
here.
a center for our economy the way it used to when we first built the city. It was
Oh,
built
yeah,
on
we-
like
man.
steel
Steel
mills and
mills.
shit,
LeBron.
all that.
Before
That's what it's built off. I'm telling y'all, it's built off of LeBron.
well, she's saying before LeBron.
Oh.
Before LeBron, we were a very known. Cleveland was hot.
Industrial. It was an
Yeah,
industrial
very
more so.
industrial.
Revolution, we was going off.
Yeah, we was building
Everybody
cars,
was here.
manufacturing
We-
that steel.
man,
so.
we're in the middle of a drastic change right now with all economies. It's all
yeah.
going like digital and technology. So whoever can win in that sector, that's going to be the winner. Yeah, and it's new generation right now.
We just need some investors. That's what we need. We need like people to come here and invest in our youth. You feel me? To be like, all right, what do you dream of? What plans do you have to see come into fruition for your city? Because then I think we can really get somewhere, because we'll have money backing it up, but then creating something that we would go to, we would pay for, we would love to bring back to Cleveland, as a whole, because we don't really have much that is just like thriving that we're proud of. Like, how many people from Cleveland seen built some shit? Like, oh yeah, that's that's Kid Cudi shit. That's MGK shit. That's LeBron shit. Like, no, I mean LeBron got his school, but it's like it's one school. We don't have things just all around that represent Cleveland, and there's a lot of Ohio natives. Period. So
We represent Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cleveland, this is for you. But no, I see what you're saying though.
Yeah.
It's not like you know how you hear about Atlanta, New York, and all these main cities.
They bring it back to the cities.
Yeah, that's my plan though, honestly. It's gonna take a while. I do plan on moving to LA next year and all, but eventually when I get some bread, I'm making the money from out there and I'm gonna throw it back into Cleveland. It's gonna take a while to do what I want to do because it's some big shit, but that's the key. We gotta when we move from the city, I'm pretty sure a lot of us are. We gotta remember this is where we're from. Throw a little money back into it. You know what I mean? Hey, open up that business downtown somewhere or in an urban area that people need it.
Oh, I make some fun shit.
Like what do you make?
I'll have some pools, like some legit, like a Cedar Point, but it's close. You feel me? Actually, I will have like what's those planetariums? You feel me? Like, but like an outside attraction where you're just walking through the park, but there's just certain things like it'll be a whale that just jump out all of a sudden.
A whale?
Yeah, like, but it's
hey, why does her whale have a whale to jump out?
Yeah, like you feel like the 3D attraction. Like, you just walking and you just see a whale jump out. That would bring
like you walking
people
through public square or something like that, and then a hologram of a whale.
Yeah, like just jump over your shit. You like, oh shit, the fuck? You feel me? Like,
imagine going somewhere a whale just flop over you.
Yeah, you feel me? Or just the whole scene would turn into a desert. Like, it could be themes every day. Like, you build different tents and have events in there. Like, all right, this is your tent. You rock out in this bitch. You feel me? Have little festivals come here. We got hella open land and shit like that. We got just vacant everything.
It's a lot of land in Ohio.
A lot of land we're not using. So it's like, let's use this fucking land and build off that shit. So if I was to do, I would bring entertainment. So then we wouldn't be bored and it'd be affordable. Like, no, don't up it to $80. No, make it $20. So then we can have the locals who live here enjoy that shit. You feel me?
Entertainment is mandatory for cities' growth. People act like it's not. It really is.
It really is.
Even professional teachers, they all need somewhere to go after they get off work. But they don't want to go home.
No, nobody want to go home.
Yeah,
They're like, what's there to do? I don't know.
And then, like, right now, people come to Cleveland, and it's like, okay, I'm about to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Browns game. And
the
then
Science
what?
Center.
Hey, you're right, though. Then we're going to do. I mean, it depends on the kind of person you are. If you like a person that just want to travel and kick it, Cleveland's probably not going to be the city for that.
Hell no.
No, it's definitely right now because downtown was tore up. Like, But you live in a good area, though. You live in a fun area.
Oh,
Lakewood is fun as fuck. The west
side
is fun.
Very
creative. So it needs to be like Lakewood, but all over Cleveland.
It's the people, though. The people who are the ones who make Lakewood. It's just a different vibe of people.
So it's like fun stuff to do, but the people are like, nah.
So what do you do, like out in Lakewood?
There's this one place called 16 Bits. My favorite place to go to.
The arcade.
Yeah, the old school with the old school games and everything. It's mad dope. They have a lot of good food out there too. Definitely. Like the restaurants bang, but they're also known for like their park life, their outdoor life. They have a lot of festivals, parades, things like that. You can always get into pretty much anything in Lakewood.
Yeah, I like Lakewood.
Oh man, I was like really sick about there was a solstice festival that they usually have at the beginning of summer, but they couldn't have it because of COVID this year. But they just have like random fun stuff like that just indulges your senses.
Yeah,
that's what we need. Some fun shit. Just, there's a band going down the street. Like, join in, bring your tuba, bring your drum.
I mean, I know COVID kind of slashed a lot of events, but I mean, it's a time. I think now. I don't know what we're gonna do in the wintertime, so now's the time to start doing some kind of events. Yeah, see what I mean? It's coming.
Hey, go sledding, have some snowball.
But it barely snow anymore.
Yeah,
it barely snows.
I don't like the cold.
Climate change.
Artificial snow.
Yeah. Hey, get some ice cubes and chuck that shit outside.
So wood chipper.
You know, I ain't gonna say I miss the snow, but I do miss going outside having like snowball fights.
That shit was fun.
Yeah, sledding and all that. Yeah.
Sliding, running and sliding until you fall.
Ice skating. Oh man.
I tried ice skating one time and that was it.
Just once.
Are you good? Yeah, y'all good at ice skating?
All right.
I've never tried.
You never tried? Shit, you gotta go this winter time.
Yeah, I gotta try it.
It's a spot right 8 minutes from here.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Bro, Cleveland Heights? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I take Zaria there every year. We go at least 3 times.
The rec center?
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're talking about.
She be having a blast. Them Jewish people be out there fucking it up. I know y'all Jewish with them little hats on y'all head. I be like, whoa, look at y'all. They be knowing the hidden shit. They be just good at certain things.
For real.
Yeah.
No, for real. Yeah. I agree.
So yeah, do some ice skating. Take your kids, take yourself, go sledding. You could go to a park and just admire the shit covered in snow. Like, it's just beauty to snow covered shit. I'm with y'all. Fuck this cold. I don't like 6-degree
we don't
weather
think
and
about
shit.
that, yeah.
You feel me? But the snow, you can actually have fun in snow.
Well, take your ass out there and snow.
Oh, you see me. Me and Zari be out here kicking it in the wintertime. Like, put your gloves on. We about to go have fun.
I feel it, man. Yeah, wintertime come, I try to
That's
kick
what's
it.
up.
Yeah, that's cool. I try to kick it.
Be active for everybody. Be active.
Be active.
Be active.
Your bum ass out there.
That's what I did last weekend. I was chilling. Now I went to Menor Mall to go to Jesse Penney's. It was nothing in there, so I was like, all right, let me just walk around the mall. So I started walking around the mall, and then I walked into this big ass arcade called Round One. I'm not sure if y'all know
I heard
about it.
about it.
Yeah,
Round
And-
one?
Yeah,
In the mall?
it's at the malls. It's
What
like,
mall?
it's
It's
like
like Dave and
Menor.
Buster's.
Yeah, it's like Dave and Buster's.
The hell?
It's real big. Yeah.
I never been.
And I walked in there. I was like, let's play some games. I played some games for a whole hour, and I had fun. I was by myself too.
Yeah, game be
That was fun, yeah.
Shit.
Played some pinball, some skee ball.
Hey, skee ball and pinball.
So that pretty much taught me, like, when the winter time hit, I got to become active in different ways.
Yeah,
In different
do some
ways.
cabins. You know, you can go to a nice cabin. You feel me? Like, you just gotta think outside the box. Shout out to my grandfather because he made winters fun. So that's where I be at. Like, oh no, you can have fun. You just gotta.
On the roof.
Shout out to you, grandpa.
But that's cool, though. So what are 3 things that y'all like about the fall, since now we're in season of autumn?
Clothes, colors, and Halloween.
Clothes, colors, and Halloween.
There you go.
That's what you like too?
Yeah, literally the aesthetic of all the
I was just gonna say
colors,
that.
leaves
Okay,
falling,
okay.
Definitely the
Yeah.
aesthetic.
and the fashion.
Yeah, you can go off.
The weather's like perfect. It's like not too hot and not too cold. It's like just that nice little balance.
Yeah, today was a
Bonfires,
perfect
it's
too.
bonfire season.
Definitely.
It is bonfire season. Today was perfect weather. It was like a smooth 73, 74 degrees. It was right in the middle.
Suck me up.
Alrighty. So, guys. All right, I got a question for y'all there. How many people is it acceptable to date if you are single/dating?
That's up to you.
So what's the number for you, though? What's the acceptable number for you personally?
Well, I've only ever dated like one person at one. Wait,
Dun,
I
dun,
lied.
dun. She's a liar.
Like, I just thought about it. Like maybe 2 or 3, and honestly, just because I'm not good at like juggling multiple people.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, like it's just like a lot of energy having to
Texting
be.
and shit.
Yeah, so
Texting
like.
is the worst.
Yeah, like, cause you have to literally be on your phone all the
Yeah,
time. And I'm too
hey.
busy to do that. To like literally sit here and
Text
it's
I
a
just looked at
lot.
my phone right there, and
Like,
that
it's
was felt a lot of
for
work.
one person. So,
Yeah.
like, multiple people. I'm like, so when I was younger, I used to like.
Was
I
you a
used to
player when you was
juggle
younger?
people, Yeah.
Oh.
Back in the day.
What's the most
Back-
people you've juggled?
6.
Like 3, 4.
3 or
3 or
4?
4 at once.
Did that feel like a part-time job?
Yes.
I bet. You're
I
When
literally
you're
had
younger,
that- Yeah, when I was like 19, 20, because I was just out here
Yeah.
doing so much, and then like having to try to talk to all these people and make time for them was a lot.
Hey,
Yeah, that do be
you
a
say you was
lot.
gonna see me on Monday.
And then I got tired of this
Oh,
shit.
shit.
And I'm like,
I thought that was Janet.
hey, or you send the wrong
Wrong
thing to the
person.
wrong thread or some
Ooh,
shit. And they be
did
like,
that
who you talking to?
before.
What? That's crazy.
Y'all ever did that? Send the wrong text to the wrong person?
I have.
Oh,
Oh, how was it? What text did you see?
But I wasn't like dating it though. It was just like talking. They're like, yeah, that's the wrong person.
Oh,
And I'm like, my bad.
oh, I thought.
okay. At least it was a casual,
Yeah.
like, oh, my fault. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, you can come back from that. But when it's
You can
somebody you're
back.
dating,
But yeah, if it's my own date,
or-
I'm conscious before I
Oh.
send a text.
Really?
Like you be double checking what thread you in.
Dude, you got triple check. You like, hold on.
Listen, I've
Hold
been
on
there
to
and
that
I
name.
fucked up. I gonna say I was dating this one girl. We was talking, and then I ain't gonna say her name, but long story short, these girls had the same name.
Oh,
And I had sent a picture of the other girl to the girl I was talking to, and I was like, "Oh, my fault. Y'all got the same." Now trying to play all smooth. She's like, "Oh, y'all look so cute." And then that was it. The chick was trying to tell me like, "Nigga, you're cut off,"
yeah.
and I was like, "Damn."
Fucked up.
That was the most awkward thing ever because we wasn't talking, but we was kind of like, hey, getting to know each other, and I think that was like her. I'm hanging up on you.
Hell yeah, she said, yeah, y'all look so cute.
And that was it. We ain't talking ever again.
Yeah, she said this whole ass nigga.
Then I knew not to hit her back up. And she knew too, so.
She probably thought that was your girl or some shit who sent that to
I mean,
her.
the picture was like, cute looking, so I get what she's saying. And, I respected it, though.
You should have been like, that's my cousin.
I didn't even try to justify it.
People use that too much. She would have seen right through
Yeah.
that.
Hey, back in the day. Yeah, back in the day, she was still alive. Oh, yeah, no, that's my sister. You'll meet her. You'll meet her soon enough. That's on my daddy's side, though.
Got married.
That's
Yeah.
long distance, long lost distance.
Yeah, long lost,
Like,
yeah.
They don't come around that much.
We just hug.
I don't know. I don't know if people fall for that anymore, though.
No, hell no, not no more.
I think the game has changed now.
Women hip.
Yeah, women hip and social media is woo.
Because women play like a man do. You
Yeah,
feel me? So you can't get a man can't get away with shit because she like, all right, most women have guy friends.
Facts.
You feel me? And they just piece it together after years of men treating them like shit. It's only one thing they can do is evolve. So they evolved and they're like, all right, I'm gonna read between these lines. You feel me? So
And the guy's like, "Come on, man, getting salty as fuck." Like,
Yeah.
damn, man, hey, you playing? You on games?
You
No,
on
brother.
game.
I think she just caught up to your plan, man.
yeah,
That happened to me though. I had to realize that honestly a few years ago. I went from like having flooded a whole bunch of females to like barely any. And I was like, damn. Well, I guess the game has changed, and I'm about to change with it. So.
yep. You download Tinder, you download Black, you download all them little things, Bumble, and
Yeah.
and then the game get back started. You just gotta know how to run right.
That's true.
Well,
But
with the times.
I don't know. Fuck that game. They can come to me. No, for real. They can come to me.
Fuck that game.
No, for real. I'm to the point that because I'm 27 now, I'm about to be 28 in like November. So I'm kind of like, let me just put the rest of this energy into me for now. You know what I mean? Like one friend, we talk about relationships a lot. He was like, bro, do you not ever imagine about having a dream girl and a dream wife? I'm like, no, because I don't got my own personal shit together yet. I can't imagine
That's
that
valid.
yet. Yeah.
I think
you say
about
what
it.
again? What you say?
I just said that's valid.
Oh yeah. And yeah. You say
Yeah.
you think about it?
Yeah, you think about it, but it's your ass ain't together, so how you gonna make a relationship be
Because
together?
she can help me get together.
Yeah, that's just a falsified. I don't know. That should be getting on
People
my
be saying
nerves.
that though. I need somebody
she
to
can help me grow.
Yeah, to
She's
help-
gonna help me grow.
So, how do you feel about relationship? Do you fight? I mean, obviously, we're never going to be 100% together. Like our own shit together. But do you fight that person's supposed to help you grow?
I think after you have an identity within yourself, then that person can help you. Because if you don't know who your identity is yet, you're still lost. You're still finding self. So to
Right.
find self, you need that moment I need to hone in and lock in on me. Because she could know herself. And then
Yeah.
I'm locking in on her, you feel me, and doing what she do. So I'm helping her dreams and all come up, but I'm still neglecting myself because I'm so invested in this relationship. But when I'm actually like, okay, let me hone in, this is what do I like to do? Okay, let me see if I can get good at this, or if I need to go to school or try my own hobbies
Facts.
by myself, and get good. And then we can actually build. But you got to have your own foundation before you can actually build a house. So
What's the foundation, honestly? No, but that's real though. That's real. I guess everybody look all that shit differently. I just recommend find passion first. At least get close enough to finding your passion or what you love to do. At least get, at least you can see it. Then you can do what you do.
wait,
Everybody's
how
different.
many people would you date? Cause
Me? Oh, sorry.
4-5.
Me.
You 4-5. What you?
I would date three as of right now. Back in the day, probably like 10, but now three.
Hey, back in the day, it was you didn't give a fuck.
You didn't
like,
care. You text them all day,
shit.
but I think three is good because you're gonna have one that's kind of every now and then. Every now and then you're gonna have the main one. It's always the main one. You got the main one, the secondary one. You got the hey. We
Every
talk
now and
every
again.
now and then. We may talk. we
kick
may
it
not
every
talk.
We kick it every other weekend.
Yeah, so three. And after three, it's just too much to juggle, man. It's like you're juggling another job at that point. Because when you're dealing with people, you're dealing with a lot more than you think you are.
Hell yeah.
They're emotional. They're a lot of shit. It's just a lot of stuff.
Man.
So, yeah, three's a
All
charm. What about you, bro?
It is.
For y'all
For me?
about 3.
Usually I prefer to do one.
7?
1 to 7.
Yeah.
I prefer to do one just cause so I can just focus on them.
Yeah.
But if I'm just like in the talking stage, then obviously you can more than one
Yeah.
people because you're just talking.
So talking, how many when you do then? How many people you talk to?
I would say 3, possibly 4. It all depends. Cause some people that you would know right at the bat, like, okay, I got to connect with this person.
Yeah.
I feel like it can get to that dating stage. And the rest of you just like, okay, yeah, just friendly energy. It's not really.
You filtering.
And they doing the same thing too, and it's another doing the same thing. So it's like,
Yeah,
mingling.
you do know right off rip you gonna mingle with somebody within
You
the first.
do.
What they say, first few minutes, you know right off rip.
If you have that connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I done met some people. And I just knew, okay, this ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? That's
So
real.
you can do that all the time.
Yeah, get real.
You'd be like, hell no, not a day in the snowy hell.
But it was some people I had that thought and I tried it still and it was cool. You know, I ain't gonna say I date them, but it was cool. It was like
So what was dating then?
dating? Like
I mean, like you said, you tried it.
like try like to get to like for instance, like I met this chick in college. I knew she wasn't reading my type for real, but I still like tried to get to know her. We hung out and everything. And after a while, I was like, you know what? You all right. You know what I mean? I guess she parts it down. I'm all right. You know. But no, to this day, we still cool though. You know what I mean?
I know, cause you're all right.
You all right. And I feel like, you know, every person we meet is not for us to date. You know what I mean?
Hell
Some
no.
people we should just meet just to meet. And hey, you're cool. You know. All right.
I agree
That's
with
me.
that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
some people you meet, it's just like you learn something from them, or you can teach them something.
Yeah.
So sometimes you be like, oh, we broke up after this song, but like maybe you're not meant to be together.
Yeah,
It's meant
So
just to
it's for a
learn something.
season.
Yeah.
I like that. Meant to learn something.
That's why I'm cool with not all my exes, but a few of them here.
Why not all of them? I just fine with you.
Y'all know y'all reasons.
You
You know your
They probably watch it like,
It's two middle fingers back. Yeah, it's a reason why we had to end that out.
you know, it's like that sometimes with some
Oh,
people.
yeah.
We get older, you know, it's
a
you
mature-
grow up. It's a mature thing, yeah.
Yeah, you mature, but I think it is good when people can break up and be like, you know, but I still
And
respect
be
you.
amicable about it.
Yeah,
Gotta
like I still
respect
like
it.
you for who you are. Just because one aspect of y'all existence wasn't meant to work, don't mean other ones
Y'all heard
can't.
something?
You feel me?
Y'all scared me when y'all here. They all looked over there.
Oh, what?
Oh,
I just peeped that you switched this poster, so I was.
oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'm like.
I was looking for a different reason.
I saw him look. I saw she look. I was like, what they see?
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
We were talking about the demons last week on the show.
Oh yeah, they got scared as
They
fuck.
got scared as
We
hell,
like,
like,
we
relax.
got some spirits out. Y'all got some spirits
Y'all
down
got
here.
some spirits.
You see everybody mood change after we
Yeah,
said
they
that
was
too.
like, well, you gotta let me know before I come in this basement. I just can't be coming in the basement when there's some spirits up in this
Oh,
bitch.
he touched the salt thing.
Yeah.
I got my amethyst. And my
What's this called again?
I'm protected.
A Himalayan salt.
A Himalayan salt. So, what is the importance of a Himalayan salt? I'm really curious.
It just clears the energy in the room.
Okay.
That's literally it. It just it's high vibrational. So the more you have,
It's a pretty.
well, huh?
I was gonna say it's a pretty big size, like stone too. So it.
Oh, it's
Hey, Ashley, I dare you to lick it.
Huh?
Lick the stone. Lick it.
Fixing it for
you
me.
triple dog
Nothing.
dare you.
You can try.
said nothing.
Are you trying to try it? Oh, let's see.
What you put on here?
Oh, nothing.
Okay,
That's freedom.
Why you daring me to lick it?
Oh,
Ah, she licked the stone. How it taste?
Like salt.
Look at she looking.
that thing was all up asses and everything. It was all under
was
the
big.
rug and the cover.
All right, well, I'm going home. I have a nice rest of the show.
Just take a swig of Carlo Rossi.
You know what? Salute to you. You actually got up and licked that stone. I respect you to that level. I'm like, hell no.
Let's give her a nice snack.
What are you trying to say, Justin? Is there something you need to tell me about this? About what's on the stone?
Nothing. I just we was talking about it before you got here. And
We were talking about licking it. And I was like, hell no, I'm licking that.
You did it.
I did the inside. I took some salt out.
You did the inside.
Yeah, the hole in the bottom.
Go ahead, lick the
Wow.
Oh, hell
no.
no. Sign up for my OnlyFans if you want to see me.
I licked it. Coronavirus. Sorry, y'all.
If you need a freak, she in the sheets. All right, so today's quote of the day.
What's today's quote today?
Commit to loving yourself completely. It's the most radical thing you will ever do in your lifetime.
Word up.
So I just had to slide it in there since we were talking about investing in yourself.
Yeah. I agree. I love self.
Can you read it again?
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
All right. Commit to loving yourself completely. It's the most radical thing you'll ever do in your lifetime.
Radical for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because loving yourself is not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, people always say loving yourself is hard. But I want to figure out, why is it hard to love you? And it's only you. You know what I mean? Think on a really deep level.
This nigga getting radical.
No, for real.
Damn, that's deep.
That's deep.
I think it's because like we don't see like the flaws in ourselves. Like somebody can be like, "Oh, you're not attentive," and you be like, "What you talking about? I am attentive." Like you take it as like like an attack on you, but it's like you got to learn these things about yourself so you can basically just grow. Cause like all of us have like, well, not all of us, but some people have like childhood traumas. Some people go through mental illness. So it's like once you start loving yourself, then you can help other people. So I think it's when you're trying to love yourself, you just got to be aware of your flaws. Cause a lot of people not aware.
That's well said.
And embrace them because you're not going to be perfect. Nobody is perfect. We're all flawed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when we come from a society where we compare to social media norms, you always, that's what a man looks like. That's a bad bitch. You feel me? So, that's why everybody goes through these alterations now. Everybody wants the Kim K look. Big lips, fat ass, titties. And it's like, why? You're perfect. You're
She's
perfectly
rich.
imperfect.
That's why she's rich.
Well, them tits and ass ain't gonna make you rich. You feel me? So,
Yeah, that's
stay
true.
on with your broke ass.
I find self-love is all about self-worth as well too. How much do you know your worth? I mean, I know we know at the end of the day you can't put a worth on yourself, but you gotta really know your worth though. But a lot of people have gone through
know your
many
worth
things.
and multiply that shit.
Oh, I like that.
Know your worth and multiply it.
Multiply by how much?
Infinity.
I like that. Infinity.
Infinity and beyond.
No, that's real though. So I met a lot of people. They say a lot of their insecurities, all that stuff they deal with, come from childhood memories and all that stuff, and it carries on to their adult life.
How you were raised.
Yeah.
Man, and a lot of insecurities can be what your parents put on you.
Yeah.
Whatever your major influences as a child were.
Yeah. There's a lot that falls into this stuff, and I'm glad people are talking about it more and finding solutions to it because we can help the next upcoming generation with that shit. Because we dealt with it pretty good, I guess, for us to talk about so openly like this. I guess we did something right.
It took a while.
Yeah, it took it. Yeah.
Wow.
The black community, it took a while.
Oh, the black community.
It took to a
We
whole
don't do
nother
this.
generation.
Hey, you better cut that out. Call that crying out.
Yeah, you a boy, you don't cry.
Yeah, like, hey, what you doing?
Shut that shit up.
I get another whooping for crying.
That was me.
Like, I'll give you
I
something
would
to cry
never
about.
understand that to this
Yeah,
day.
if you don't shut up, I'll whoop your ass.
Like, that has made us even more like,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Angry low key. It's made me mad as fuck. Like, stop
Yeah.
beating my ass. Stop
Like,
it.
you gonna
And
beat
it
me
makes you
again?
it makes you repress your emotions because you're like, okay, so if
Yeah.
I continue to act out or express myself, I'm gonna get punished for it.
You better not express yourself no more.
I'm like, for real.
That's basically what they tell you.
I mean, I don't know. That's just their generation, though. That's just something that's a flaw that they had, I feel. You know what I mean? And
Because they weren't allowed.
yeah.
You feel me? Society didn't allow that. Their parents had to suck it up. So it was like, I have to suck it up, so you got to suck it up. I think it's just forcing your child to try to handle society because society doesn't give a fuck about you.
They don't give a fuck at all.
So
Yeah.
I guess that's their way of like, you got to be tough because life is this tough.
They're
This is
preparing you
tough.
for the world.
Yeah, my toughness is not nearly as tough as what you think the world is. The world is going to be 20 times, a million times, infinity times harder than this. So I guess that was their way to preparing you. Like, you can't always cry and get your way, But at the same time, you can't cry, but then get your way.
You got to do both.
But that's our
Yeah.
generation now.
And there's a way to teach that also without
Saying shut up.
violence or repressing your child.
Yeah, but that's our generation.
Sometimes we cry,
I live
sometimes we
already.
laugh. I guess you know now, baby. Drake said it though. Sometimes we cry, sometimes we laugh. I guess you know now. He spoke some real shit.
Yeah,
Who was
he
that?
had a fan.
Drake.
Drake. Oh, okay.
Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry. Yeah, baby.
That's the only part I really like. on that.
Baby. That's what
Yeah.
everybody say. Everybody's
Yeah.
like the baby part.
Yeah.
Baby. Drake knows how to catch your attention and make his shit trendy. That's what he knows how to do, become trendy.
Or his
Baby.
person who writes his lyrics, though.
Yeah, he does have a ghostwriter. He says that too to help.
Oh,
him,
I
like,
commend
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
Shout out your ghostwriters. You feel if you know you ain't doing it.
And
give
own
that
up
nigga
to
some
it.
money.
If
Yeah.
you know you have a ghostwriter, you know you're not write your own shit.
Yeah, I personally have a ghostwriter. I can see myself writing a book and having like a I don't know what it's called, but like editor right there.
Yeah.
Because I feel
Got
like,
to.
you know
Got
what
to.
I mean. I feel like you need something there to help you get that outlet out. Because, I mean, of course, you got a lot of
Right.
ideas. Yeah.
So technically, even people who write their own shit got ghostwriters because you're always gonna be like, "Hey, listen to this real quick."
Yeah,
And,
then
you know,
we
fix
need
that.
somebody to help us get to where we need to get to. We always act like we can do it on our own. No.
You gotta have that mentor.
Yeah, you need something. Of course, you got to put the work in yourself, but you still got to know somebody to, you know what I mean?
So who was yours for your acting gigs and all that? Who definitely helped you along that way?
It's weird. I really didn't have like one person who like helped me. It was more so just being around other actors and like other like professionals, and just like watching how they work ethic is, how they do their lines, how they, get into character. It's just absorbing. I'm like a sponge. I just absorb
The knowledge.
people
Watch
around
and
me.
learn.
So once I said, it's like, okay, I can just take a bit from each one of these people and try to mold it into like my own. But I really didn't have like an actual person who said, like, all right, you need to do this and do it this way and follow
Like
this
a
route.
full-blown mentor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think eventually, as I get, because eventually I'm going to have to grow again and like evolve into like different characters. So it's going to be somebody who's going to be there to help me. And hopefully I can do the same for somebody else.
I
You
agree.
will.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be the
You got it.
mentor.
Yeah, be like,
I
this is how you do it, young blood.
For real.
Sit on my knee.
No, seriously. Seriously. Like, I'm just a bartender. He said, sit on your knee. I ain't about to tell no. Hey, look here. If somebody want to mentor me, bro, I ain't sit on your knee.
Y'all wouldn't sit on my knee.
But, hey, you want to be successful, don't you? You want to be successful? Sit on my
Look
knee.
at my knee.
So what somebody told you the key to success is sit on their knee. When you sit on his
Shit,
knee.
if they got the keys.
Yeah, when you sit on the knee, okay.
Yeah, Santa. I call you Santa. Where's your beard?
Yeah, like I said, the part today, and Will Fitzgerald was like, "Yeah, I want a mentor that's gonna have me on trash. Like, hey, I need you to meet me in Columbus in 4 hours and do this. You know what I mean?" But yeah, that's to show how
That's
bad
what he
you
gonna
want
do?
it. That's what he said he wants the mentor to do to him.
Oh.
Like, hey,
How
meet me.
bad you
You
want
know
it.
what I mean? How bad you want this? I
How
mean,
bad do you want it?
4-hour drive. I mean, if
you gotta look at it. Let's say if it's something that you're really interested in. You know, like, hey, drive out here right now. If you want to be, big time with creating or whatever.
Oh yeah, I mean, if it's worth that drive, but it got to be worth that drive.
You
Now,
gotta
if you're
work
like,
it.
we just gonna talk.
But then knowledge is power, though. You can
I
talk to
know.
a mentor for 1 hour and become rich
But
after
you
that.
can't
what?
call me, though?
I'm about to say it's a phone. You feel
Like,
me?
nah, bro, if you want this, you got to drive out here.
Why? FaceTime is a thing. I see your face right now.
And I think that's the game they do, though. They want to see how you gonna respond.
Or how determined you are.
How determined you
He
are.
come out here, he really wants to. I'm going to help him out.
Yeah, I failed that test. I'd be like, nigga, this gas might be on E. Like, how?
All right, then. You don't want to be successful.
Hey, if we just talking knowledge, we could do this over this phone. You feel me? Save me, help you. But
That's real.
if he got keys though, like yeah, or if you're like, oh yeah, I got these people out here lined up.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, we gonna bag
course.
it.
Yeah, I always say I want a mentor, but I'm starting to see that, we just have to become mentors at this point. We got to take the knowledge we know and run with it. I think we're going to have people along the way to help us. Like how he said, he met people, as he was walking to his passion and everything. Speaking of passion, so you lived down in L.A., we talked about, right? How was that experience when you first moved out there? Like, how was the lifestyle of L.A.?
Exhilarating.
I bet. I bet.
Cause I'm from Alabama, so that's where I was
Oh,
born and
culture
raised.
shock.
What part of Alabama?
Cuba.
Oh, okay.
Cuba.
Never heard of it. It's like a really small
Me
ass
either. That's why I was
town.
like, all right,
Yeah, that's why I'm like Cuba, Alabama.
3,000 people.
Oh, shit.
small.
That's it. And most everybody cousins. So
Oh hell! Like shit!
I have to get
gotta wait,
that.
you gotta watch it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You be like, what side of the family you related to? No, your
Like, how
daddy's side.
distant are you?
Yeah, you got to watch it with that
Yeah,
one. You got to
like,
be careful.
We can fuck, but we gonna use a condom.
Hey, just in case in the future we
Just
find
in case.
out that you my cousin or something.
Let me go to your family reunion.
It has
before
happened
we get
before,
to this.
but I ain't gonna-
Oh,
Oh,
see you?
not me.
Oh, I'm about to say,
People
damn,
in
brother.
the community.
Oh, I bet it's
So-
happening right now.
So people who go to church, they be like, yeah, that's what's the name? They cousins.
Dang. Have you been out there recently? Out there in Cuba?
Not in Cuba, but I've been to like the next town over. That's like where the high school and stuff was.
Okay.
The next town over is where the high school was.
The
You gotta go to the next
Right,
town.
you gotta
Like, what?
drive. How long was that drive?
20 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not
Okay.
bad at all. Then.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's like
It's not
driving.
bad, but it's like on the bus, it's like a whole bunch of trees.
You like trees?
No, they like trees. Like it's a whole bunch of
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
different.
But Yeah, so when I went out there, it's just like it felt like it was home.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I came to Cleveland, it was like a pit stop in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
Trying to basically just setting me up for like this city life.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went out there, it's like this just feels like home.
Yeah.
Like, it just felt good.
Why Cleveland?
We already have family up here. But
okay.
everybody asked me that. They're like,
Like,
went
Why
anywhere
did you
else.
come to Cleveland of
Why
all
Cleveland?
places?
Yeah.
yeah.
I never understood. Like y'all be pit
Yeah.
stopping here, nigga. It's a pit stop right down yonder.
I be wondering that too.
South Carolina.
Or if you're gonna come to Ohio, like Cincinnati or Columbus,
Columbus.
but Cleveland?
I
Niggas
don't
be
know.
like,
I love Cleveland. Y'all just stop throwing down. It's up to us to make this. We from here, so it is what it is at this point. We gotta make it dope.
I
I'm
know.
not saying I don't have love for my hometown, but I'm
What's
just saying
up?
I'll go to Columbus or Cincinnati.
Yeah, to be an outsider, to be say if
Yeah.
you came from LA.
All right, if I
Or
came from
New
LA, I
York,
would definitely be in
Florida.
Columbus.
Yeah.
I would definitely be in Columbus.
It suits you better.
100%. Yeah,
It suits you better.
100%.
The food, the atmosphere, the
culture.
events. The
Cincinnati,
culture.
little ratchet. Shout out to my Cincinnati people. It's a little ratchet. Cleveland, Cincinnati.
Cincinnati
like,
is
little
ratchet. I was
little
down there. I'm like,
yeah.
God damn, y'all act like that.
Yeah, no, for real, a little ratchet. One thing I do like about it is next to Kentucky, and you can just go across the border, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? But is it Kentucky? Is it Kentucky, y'all? Yeah, it's Kentucky.
Yeah, it's
You gotta make sure that's always all right. But that's cool. Yeah, LA is definitely a vibe, though, man. It's definitely a vibe. The first time I went to LA, I didn't like it, honestly. I went out there and yeah, I love LA now. I went out there. We got off the airplane. I'm like, it's raggedy as fuck out here because, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The city it is junky in a lot. It's like a lot of homeless people out there. It's junky in a lot of places. It is. You got the nice, beautiful luxury places. You got the
hood.
the hood. You got the down. And they
slums.
hood. You think EC look bad?
Oh, I know. I've seen it. I've seen LA's hood.
LA hood look like, whoa, shit.
Like, woo, get off the
Yeah.
street. Turn
And
around.
Yeah, I didn't like it at first, but then when I actually explored it and saw that it was levels to it, I love it. You know, I saw the
That's
poor,
lovely.
I saw the mid class, I saw the rich, and I saw we so rich you don't even know who we are. You know what I mean?
No,
For real, for
You
real.
don't even know who we
We
are.
don't know who we are.
I'm a whole doctor.
You know they say the richest people you don't know who they are though. I
They
mean,
don't want
of
that.
course we know about Jeff Bezos, the Amazon guy, but rich people we
I
can
don't
walk
know
past
what
them
he
and not
look
know
like.
it. Yeah,
Jeff Bezos can walk in front of me. Hello, good sir.
and you'll be like, hey, like, hey,
So-
freedom. That was Bezos. Who?
and then be like, ooh, what is Jeff Bezos doing for me? Why is
Yeah.
it so important?
Facts. I would like to meet him though, but yeah, I'm not really I don't know, not really intrigued. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'd be starstruck if I was to see him.
I wouldn't be Star Trek for nobody.
Yeah, I think I would for a few people. Gary V, that's like my digital mentor. You know what Gary V is?
Yeah.
That's like my digital mentor, and that's about it for now. Yeah, probably just him. That's about it.
I don't know. I would just talk
You know
regular.
Yeah.
You said
Huh?
who?
I was asking, did you know who Gary Vee was?
Oh,
Oh yeah, they don't know who Gary V is. They gonna get hit one day. They gonna know him.
working with you, I will.
Yo,
I
no,
mean,
yeah.
I've heard enough about him, so I know him. I just don't
We're
know.
gonna meet him one day. He's like 44 years old. He's an entrepreneur. He's super electrifying though. He's like, yeah, go out here, eat shit, follow your dreams. He's like that type of guy, but he's really about it though. He's not just some
Eat
motivational
shit.
speaker. Yeah,
Aggressively enthusiastic.
that's what he is. He's aggressively enthusiastic.
That's you, though.
Yeah, and you know what I mean. I watched that and I'm like, I get like high off of it. I never met this
Yeah.
guy in a day, but like everybody says, we need somebody to kind of inspire us. Somebody, something.
I say Infinite Waters from YouTube.
Facts.
He's definitely one I would vibe with. I wouldn't be starstruck, but it'd be like, oh, you're Infinite. You know, just converse,
Yeah.
just to see where he's at mentally.
Right there. I was just about to.
Yeah, you should meet him. You should email him or something and say, hey, bro.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Like I have some artwork already made, so when Map come out, I can like be like, you know, shout out to this dude. You know, he helped uplift me and got me to where I'm creating this channel now. So a lot of people I want to give my respects to because they really help elevate me mentally and consciously. So
Yeah, I watched him years ago. He's very well spoken.
very chill. Hello, baby.
What's his name?
Infinite Waters. I forgot his real name.
Very. I don't know his real name. What's his real name?
Water.
Yeah, yeah. He never
I
say
like-
his real name in his videos, do we?
He
I'll show you a picture of him. Go ahead.
Yeah, he look like he's African, kinda. It's like kinda. He's a different type of black, but he real cool. He just very wise beyond his years. Like he's a seer. Like he predicts stuff before it happens because he predicted Corona way before it happened. He was talking about it way before it happened. Just what's gonna happen with the government way before it happened, and
He's in tune.
He's very in tune.
Super.
Getting you how to eat right, you know, deal with your anxieties, depressions, emotionally. So he was one I listened to like every day faithfully for a long time. And so, yeah.
His name is Ralph Smart.
Ralph Smart, yeah.
He must have taken a lot of space.
Space.
Yeah.
Space.
He do sound really spacey though. Like
He is. How he talk is very
he's just
spacey.
spacey, yeah. Speaking of space, for real, I feel it though. I think that's what I don't watch him that much, but I had watched him years ago. It was on YouTube. I was looking like mindfulness stuff, spiritual stuff, and I saw this black guy come up. I was
That's
like,
how I was like,
who's
black
this
dude.
black guy? Yeah.
Black dude's doing this.
And he's like, hello. I was like, okay.
hell?
Yeah, it was because you don't see that though, or it's out there, but they don't promote it as much. And he popped up, and I clicked on it. And then everybody started telling me, Infinite Waters. Like, oh, that's the one black guy, the peaceful guy.
Very.
Shout out to the brother.
Shout out to you. And he always outside of nature.
Yeah, he is though. His videos
always outside.
Let me see his videos. Is he probably even big time now? I've been seeing him like in
He big now.
Yeah,
Like he got a whole. His everything has changed, and it's crazy just from seeing him years ago to now. It's like, damn, you really can grow quickly. Because you could tell it was dingy, not dingy, but the quality of what he was filming wasn't the best.
No, for real.
Yeah, I mean, it was. You could tell he just had a camera outside. You feel me? The sound quality wasn't all that. The visual wasn't. But it just slowly grew. His Facebook following is crazy. He be mixing in stuff on there now, so he does a lot.
Self belief. Oh, dive deepers. I mean, diving deep.
Diving deep once again.
Yeah, this guy has Infinite Waters on YouTube has 1.8 million subscribers with 3,000 plus videos.
Yeah,
consistent as fuck.
That's fuck.
He been on this shit. Damn, he posts a video every fucking day. No, for real. I like that.
He like you. That's how he like you.
Thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's how. Hey, that's how you gotta do it though. You need some kind of catalog for people to become a fan of you. You can't just post. Yeah, you can't just post one video. I'm gonna be famous, nigga. Please. I mean, some people have though. Some people have.
If they went viral, yeah.
Yeah, some people did go viral, but they didn't know what to do with it, so it didn't last.
Longevity.
Yep.
Content is king.
Yeah. Yep.
I respect his hustle though. Like I really be getting that urge sometimes to just like if it was up to me, all I would do is go to work so I could make my money that I have to survive capitalism. That's the point. But then otherwise, I would literally just be outside in nature or in like solitude or something like that.
You're doing that now though.
But like you're constantly having to be around other people, your family, your friends, and just other people in general on a day-to-day basis. So you're constantly being distracted by whatever else you have to do in your day-to-day life. But if you could just be still for, I don't know, like 90% of the week or however much you want to be and just have that solitude and be able to meditate and be introspective, like you would unlock so much. So I really be having that urge sometimes to just be like, y'all not about to see me.
They say prayer is when we're asking or talking to God, and meditation is when God is talking to us. So that's really good. If I just start meditating a little bit more, well, whenever you get the chance, just go to the park, call off your phone if you have to, and just be.
And I've done that before, so I know what it can bring you, consistent meditation. But even if you were to, what if I could meditate for 2 hours or 3?
You can. Can you?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I want to do. But like that would require cutoff. It would require isolation. It would require not being around people so that you could achieve that. Because right now I'm only meditating for an hour because that's the only time I have. Otherwise I have other commitments, people, things, places to be, all of that.
Obligations.
Exactly.
Man, fuck it all.
I'm meditating
just throw it all out the window.
If I'm meditating for 3 hours, I'm not going to be nobody out nowhere because I'm dedicated to this meditation right now. I'm dedicated to unlocking higher levels of my subconscious or whatever's going on inside of myself.
Meditations. I haven't meditated often, but yeah, you should. Hey, as long as you at least do 5 minutes, they say though.
Yeah,
that's what. Yeah, I was listening to this mindfulness podcast, and this guy was saying 5 minutes of meditation is better than none.
That's true.
Yeah,
I believe it.
Something better than nothing.
Yeah. Some people out here have...
I am talking about extreme, but if you do it just every day for whatever amount of time, then...
So you want to be extreme. You should go out to India or somewhere where it's like Buddhists and monks at. And what I mean? Yeah, you should do that for like a whole month. You know what I mean? Go on your own journey for real. And connect with them.
Should come back.
You come back like, hello, everyone. I mean, because you're already flowy as it is. So I don't know how much floor you can get. I guess you come back like.
She's literally floating.
Yeah, she be floating. She walking down the
She
wall.
ever come back like this? Like,
And she walking,
not
legs crossed,
walking.
floating in the air. I told you guys I was going to get here.
no, literally, that's goals.
No,
that's
for
how
real.
I'm trying to be.
Yeah, do it next summer.
I'm putting it on my bucket
For real.
list.
You should do it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
manifest that shit.
Hey,
You know, traveling is cheap, man. I know right now we're still like kind of in COVID or whatever, but it's going to be cheap for the next 2 years because the travel industry is shot down right now. Let's just be real. It's shot down to the ground. So if you do want to do that, it's the time to, kind of peek into it.
Yeah.
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 You know me. I'm going to tell you to travel. You go do it. Go do it.
We'll do it.
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
For real. Well, that's well said. What's the next topic, my brother?
Phenomena?
How do you think your parental relationships affect your current relationships? Oh, heavy breather.
That was a long breather.
That was heavy breather.
No, that's funny because I was just having that conversation with somebody else the other day. But I digress. So my parents got married and divorced after 11 years. So I like to think that, and there was a lot of, in the end, there was a lot of arguing. There was a lot of negativity and toxicity. And I don't remember a whole lot of it because I was only 4 when they got divorced. But from what I remember, it was very toxic. Their marriage wasn't always healthy. So I think that display that they put on for me and my sister, whether they realized it or not, affected me in a way that I'm used to either toxic relationships, negativity, or I'm used to giving up and walking away quickly from a relationship because that's what they did. They didn't really try. Because I kind of I don't remember all this from being 4, but I talked to my mom about it, down the line or whatever. Right. And yeah, so I think I'm used to just being like, oh, dang, shit getting kind of hard as fuck. Well, time to dip because that's what they did.
I mean, it's not funny. It's not funny. I'm sorry, it's not funny. It's just the way you said it. It sounds like you just being real. Like, oh, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah. So I think that kind of rubbed off on me a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. At least you're aware of that, though. See, that's what I always say. At least you're aware of that. That's good. You at least know that. Some people out here don't know their toxic behaviors. And not trying to call that toxic.
And how your parents passed it off to you.
Yeah.
Because I tried to figure out where I got that from. I'm like, because I'm such a nice, loving person. I don't usually do that. In general,
I don't see you.
So, where the fuck did I get that from?
Came somewhere.
It was from them. Yeah.
Well, hey, I guess now since you're aware of it, you can just work with it and do your own thing. Break free from it.
And it's funny because now I have another example. Like my dad got remarried 6 years ago, so now that's the most consistent example of relationship that I've had like throughout my entire life, especially with my parents, and that I am able to observe and remember. So it's teaching me kind of the opposite of what I learned from my parents' marriage.
So okay, so, hey, at least you saw it's like a yin and yang. You know what I mean? Yeah. You see both sides. Well, that's good. Thanks for sharing that with us. We appreciate you.
Shout out to the growth of your family as well, though. He found something out of the midst of something.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How about you, brother?
What was the question again?
Okay. How do you think your parental relationships affect your current relationship?
Okay. So early on, my dad wasn't really in the picture, and it's because of my granddad. But that's a long story.
Yeah.
But I think I get most of like my genuine like warmth and wanting to like help people like from my mom. She's a Cancer, so I know how those are.
Shout out to that's my line.
So she's like that one, but if you like fuck her, it's like get the fuck out of here, like type of energy. But as I got older, that was loud.
That was loud. Okay. I thought I was tripping.
Was that some more ASMR you were trying to give us there?
That's for y'all cancers.
Okay.
But so as I got older, like my dad slowly, got into we started to build our relationship. We're not as close on like an emotional level, but he supports me when I graduated, you know, he came up here, drove up here to my graduation.
Oh, he live down south still? Okay, I got you. Yeah.
So like now he's like more active. So before I was just like, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do me type of thing. But now it's like balancing, still doing me, but also trying to connect to the other side of my family because I have like 2 big families.
Yeah.
So it's hard to keep up with everybody.
Yeah.
And I get drained a lot. Okay, everybody hear me like, why you ain't talk to me? I'm like, I got people up here. I'm trying to talk to
Like,
you.
come on, get in some time.
Yeah.
But
That's cool.
yeah, I would say I healed like from that, just from having like the isolation of not having both parents in the household, because that would like help tremendously for like everybody. But now I'm at a state where I'm more stable, like in my emotions, so I can balance the two.
And be like present, like if you're in touch with your emotions, you can be present for somebody else. Perhaps.
Yeah. Or anybody I come in contact with, because people just love telling me that I could be at a bus stop, for example, and they just leave me like, "Man, you got money for a bus ride?" I'd be like, "No." Then they just go off into a spill. Yeah, man, my sister was telling me this.
They just start venting to you.
Cousins getting divorced, and I'm like, I ain't asked for it. I still got my headphones in.
See, that's what I've been saying. It's just like,
He said I'm still good.
you know, I'm starting to realize, man, we just get out the energy that people just feel comfortable with just talking.
That's what self-awareness does for you. Once you fully stable and love yourself, other people see that and just gravitate towards it.
Oh, huh.
This is true.
That was I like that. Yeah, that's a good good. I don't know. That's good. That's good. Yeah, people can talk to me. It go one ear out the other. Like we was at the Edgewater 2 weeks ago, and this guy started talking to us about abortions and God and everything.
What?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. And I peeped that Freedom and Jerron was like they was like listening, like you know, they just sitting there like and I went into a whole nother world. You know what I mean? but it just showed me one thing though. You know, you just sit there and listen.
You ain't even listening. You said your ass was.
No, but I was paying attention to y'all though more than that guy.
I know you was.
I was seeing how y'all was responding to it because I was like, whatever.
I know.
And I was like, let me see how they responded. And y'all was listening though, but y'all wasn't like engaged into it.
It was just like we know.
Yeah,
it was such a we know.
We know this.
Yeah, we got it. We hear.
You can do anything you put your mind.
But
to.
that's what I think it was. Like we said, the universe was like, you can put your mind to it, so do it. So because that's all he kept stressing. And that's all I got out of it.
Me too.
And I'm like, you and this little pamphlet.
You know what though?
He had a pamphlet.
Yeah. It had the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, like read this. This is what the Lord says, and we're like, yeah, we know.
You know, I love those people that do that because that's their message and they're passionate. But it's just like,
I'm like, you picked us, the niggas. Like you just picked 3 niggas just chilling. You know, he walked past everybody else. He walked past everybody else, and
I want those 3
I
right
want
there.
them 3 black men. They will hear my message. And we was looking nigga-ish that day.
We were though. We just we were.
We were. I think I just had a beater on. We just out here. I'm like, damn, you came to us.
Hey, you know what though? Ain't no such thing as a coincidence.
Nah, we all heard
y'all
that last
energy
week.
caught out to him.
Yeah.
Huh?
Y'all's energy caught out to him.
I guess so.
Yeah, he must read spirits or something because he
Yeah.
knew we was very genuine. And Mama Earth was splashing us and everything. She like, listen to that, man. We know.
Yeah.
We always like, oh yeah, she telling us.
Because I wasn't listening, and we was sitting there, and it's this big wave of water just. It just
hit us. It hit us all like we like, okay, shit. Okay,
and then we started listening to him after that.
We was like, okay, what? Keep going.
At first we was like, yeah, whatever, yeah. And then the water came
with
up.
us.
Listen to the word.
You know, hey, I listen to water because water is everything. We are water. That's why we like going to like beaches in the water so much because we are it. Yeah. We're connected to it because we're like what 80-90% water, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
You're connected to air, so you want to go float in the air.
Yo, if I could like fly, that would be like, you wouldn't catch me.
You should go skydiving, man.
Yeah.
If I did that shit, you could
Bungee
do that
jumping.
shit. Ooh, I ain't fucking. Y'all have fun on that one. But yeah, you
that's
should
why
do that. You could go bungee jumping.
And skydiving.
I'll skydive before bungee.
I got to skydive. Try
Cause bungee.
They hold the same risk.
They
Except,
do?
but the first time you go skydiving, you are with somebody, so there's a little bit of a
It's a man
difference.
straddling.
If I die, you die.
You feel me? Like we in here together. I'm just jumping off. I done seen too much videos, and I think it's just turned me off to bungees. Cause it's like, all right, it might snap, it might be too long. You feel me? He might swing. It's just a plethora of question marks, and it's just
What if
me.
you did it over water though? Like,
Yeah,
Ooh,
then
that's
I
still
hit
worse.
that bitch, and it's like cement.
That's why I chose skydiving or
You
bungee
knock
jumping
out.
because of that.
passed out or some shit. Like you hit the water too hard and you just pass out.
Yeah, and I'm be like, who dumbass told me to come up here?
You might fucking have a heart attack. You approaching that water. Oh shit! I think bungee jumping for me is the impact, how fast it drops. You know, you skydiving, it's a fast drop.
Yeah, it's
After
a
a while,
float.
you floating. Yeah,
It's like a float. And it's a man straddling on it. Brother, we good. You good, right?
You know
All
they're
right.
pulling the parachute for you.
What one day he just said? What one day he had a bad day? He had a bad day. He going to
Fuck
work.
it! I'm sorry, fuck it!
We got it kind of low,
I'm
man.
gonna
You
knock that
pull it?
bitch out. Which one I pull? I'll be pulling the fuck out them strings. Bitch, you gonna die on your own time.
Yo, they show you at
That
first,
would be fucked up.
like in skydiving, they show you. No, when you get set up, you first got to sign a waiver saying if you die, that's it. You know that's
I
what
mean,
the waiver
hell
say.
yeah, shit.
But they show you how to pull the parachute. But I think when you go skydiving with somebody, you don't be thinking about that. You
I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
Because he might be fucked up. He might be
That's
high.
what I'm saying. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
This
I'm
nigga
pulling
out.
the cord, but it ain't working.
Yeah. Bitch, we floating. We need a...
hey, match me there. Hey, bro, my cord not working.
What?
Your cord ain't working.
Nigga, we about to go grab them down yonder.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna guide us to the
No,
softer.
bitch, you better guide us over to that nigga. We gonna hold on tight. Grab him.
I'm gonna guide us to the softer part of land.
How? I'm like, we gonna land on your back, and I'm gonna flip around on you.
Ooh, man.
I wish he would.
I mean, all that stuff is a risk though. Jumping off planes, bungee jumping, but it's a thrill we like about it.
I want to ride a jet.
Oh, jet be
Like
fun.
fly one.
No, ride in it. Like, I don't want to fly it, but I want to ride in it just to see that how they
That
take off.
speed.
Yeah, that speed.
Where you gonna go?
They go faster than the speed of sound.
Where you gonna go?
We in that jet. Hey, man.
Or like
the
when-
sky's all the same.
If you could be in a jet with the people who do the air shows, that would
Oh,
be
that'd be
so
fun. Twirling and
'Cause-
shit.
Yeah.
And they'd be like spiraling down and they go back up.
Ooh. That nigga fucked me up. I'm like, hey, land this bitch. Like, all right.
No, you said
No.
you want to be in the jet.
Whoa.
Look, you said you wanted to be in the jet. I heard what you said.
I said I want to be in this bitch, not
be in
flipping.
the jet. No, be on the jet would be fun. I agree.
Yeah, that's some thrill. It's safe. It's safer. It's safer than bungee jumping.
Yeah,
Shit.
bungee jumping is, yeah. Will Smith did that shit. He did it over the Grand Canyon. He bungee jumped out of a helicopter.
Yeah, I seen him do it.
And he's a wild motherfucker for that.
I like Will Smith and his
Yeah,
family.
wild.
He's for the thrill of it. He's that one song.
You know, he is for the thrill of it.
He is.
He is.
That man
Cause
is-
shit.
His kids, everybody, like their whole family is just such a like man.
Iconic.
That's
I be saying
Yeah, they're
this.
such
They
a-
be like,
yeah,
they're
very
weird.
arch-
Y'all niggas tripping.
That's
No,
what I don't
they
get.
not.
They be trying to clown like they're this weird family. Like they live life.
They live it normally, and people don't like that. People.
Like anything that's not considered in the norm is considered weird as fuck.
Well, I
So,
guess I'm a fucking weirdo then.
yeah,
Shit.
should embrace it.
I get high with Zaria.
I don't know if
I
that's
said I'd get
acceptable.
I'd
I
get
thought you
hard.
said
I'd
get-
get high with Zaria. You feel me?
Okay.
Just little shit, just to make it like, nah, we can have this relationship. I'm
Facts.
I'm always be a parent, but
So you would introduce her to like
shrooms, weed,
shrooms, all
I
that?
shit. I had her look at the shroom before I took it. I was like, these are shrooms. They're psychedelics. You're too young, but I'm gonna be on a trip. What's a trip? Trip is a state of mind where the DMT opens up within my brain. And it sends me to a different. It allows me to see the world in a different way through my pineal gland. Which your pineal gland is this part of your brain. You feel me? So you break it down to them early, so then it's like, oh,
They understand it.
She might not grasp what's a pineal gland or what it is, but it's
She
to
heard
show
it, though.
like it's not dangerous. Society is gonna tell you don't do that. Daddy says do this. You feel me? I'm showing you I'm okay off this. You feel me? So what's there to be afraid of?
And as she gets older and she keeps hearing about it, then the things you told her will come back.
Mm-hmm.
And the parent is the best source, honestly, to learn from all this stuff because, yeah, if you learn that shit by yourself, you gon'
I learned about myself.
Shit.
But
Yeah.
That's when you
You
fuck
learn
up.
the hard way.
Yeah.
And that's good though. You do learn know about that stuff. Even if she doesn't try to do that, at least she knows what it is. Because I didn't know what shrooms was till Snoop Dogg on Soul playing.
Yeah,
you
and
know
I
what
didn't even know he was taking shrooms back then because he
Yeah,
died.
yeah.
Or he
No,
thought
he
he died.
passed out.
Yeah,
Well,
he thought he died.
He had a shroom overdose.
Yeah.
But that's when I kind of, what are those? You know what I mean? I was like curious, like, huh? For real, like, shrooms.
Shrooms.
He ate some shrooms and hallucinated? I was really like, curious. Yeah, I did my own research. But
That's
my
what
parents,
you
they don't know shit about it. Shroom, what the hell is a shroom?
What's a shroom? Acid.
Mushrooms? Yeah, acid. They think that's some hardcore drugs. Like if I go upstairs, hey y'all, but I might do some acid this weekend. Ooh, some acid.
Justin, not my
Yeah, LSD.
That sounds
Yeah,
strong.
Like they really be tripping over nothing. Like when my mom found out that I smoked weed, she was like, "Oh my gosh, it's a gateway drug. You about to do heroin, crack cocaine, everything. Oh my god, can't believe." I was like,
No.
nah.
I just like weed.
I find people that do that
And
stuff,
people
that's what they
aren't-
do.
And people aren't addicted to drugs; they're addicted to escapism. There's a difference. It's
Break it
different.
down.
It's
break
about
it down.
what you're doing the drug for, and I wasn't doing it for, you know,
To escape something.
escapist. You know, reason. So she didn't know that. She was just like, but either way, she just jumped to all these different conclusions. I'm like, no, it's fine. Literally, I'm not.
She
gonna
never
do
smoked?
heroin. She has. Now she told me, she was like, yeah, you know, I've done it before, Ash. I know, I've seen people do it. Da, da, da.
I'm like, but what about you? Like, ain't
For
you
real.
fine? That's what I always bring back to. Ain't you fine?
Like you're still here. You're fine. You're functioning.
You ain't a crackhead.
So, right.
Oh, that's well said though.
Yeah, I mean,
Literally.
yeah.
I be hearing radio stations. I don't know why they act like weed is like a escape. I give it a Sam, but if you gonna do heroin, that's your personal. That you know, what I mean, for real, that's you.
Yeah, ain't too many niggas. Yeah, I can't wait to shoot.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that's the personal choice, and I had nothing to do with that. And you stay over there with that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna smoke my weed.
Yeah,
You
most
feel me?
niggas tell you leave the party.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
don't bring that shit up in
Like,
here. Heroin.
Are you bringing out niggas? What you doing?
Needles.
No, like for real, me and my friends went to a party once, and we was like low key the only black people there.
Oh shit.
And you know, we was like passing blunts and shit, and it was cool. It was like, hey, this what's up? And then I seen some white shit starting to get crushed up or whatever, and then we all started like looking at each other. It's like, yeah, it's time to go. I ain't
It's too
staying around
much.
for this shit.
It's a little too early and a little too late.
Yeah,
I don't feel inclined to ever try it
me either. I'm cool.
Hero or crack,
either.
cocaine.
Yep.
You want to try cocaine? I got one in me.
You got one. You got one in you.
Cocaine, just one in me. Just
Okay.
one. I said I'll be on that boat and be rich.
Oh,
Just do that one line.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Be on a
one-
yacht.
One line.
got hella money.
That's it. Don't even buy me no more. Like, don't. I'm gonna be. I need.
Ain't one another
sit down,
hit.
Z. You told me in your will. Don't let you hit it again. And that's it.
Okay.
Hey, yeah,
feel me?
hey, that's just it.
Man,
I'm
that's your
a-
prerogative.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm put it right here. I ain't sniffing shit.
I burn your nose hairs.
I probably do it from like 80 or something. Cause that way I was like, I'm gonna try
You done
everything
made it
now.
80 years. Yeah, you done made it this
That's what
far.
I said. Like, I'm gonna be older. Like, this ain't gonna be recent. I'm gonna be
Granddaddy
like
doing
50.
cocaine in the living room.
Yep, I just did cocaine.
Yeah,
Yep,
I sniffed
I
that
did it. Yeah, I did.
Yep. Wait till you 50. You gonna be sniffing the hell out of everything, baby. Powder, soap powder, cocaine.
Now go in there and get my weed. Roll me up one actually. But no, that's cool.
I didn't even think about that. I might if I'm like 50, 60.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, why the fuck not? Yeah, I'm going out.
Why do I have to lose?
What I got to lose? My kidney already out.
Try to get up out of here anyway.
Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if I'll try, but I see what y'all saying. I heard a lot of people say that though. They wait to do a lot of that shit when they like old as
I know
fuck.
a lot of people do cocaine now.
Yeah, I know a lot of
I
people do
think
that too.
That's
I don't know.
dangerous though.
I mean, like it's always
Especially while
say,
you're still finding yourself, you have things going on
Yeah.
within you. You might get addicted to.
You do. It's highly addictive.
Yeah.
Cocaine is very addictive. That's why I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
not now, because then I'll be
It's not the
looking for
time.
somebody else. I need to be in my grown man state to be
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm trying this because I want to. It's only gonna last 15 minutes, and then we're done for it.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, I agree.
I chase that one high because that's what they always say. You're always chasing that to get to that high. So I just want to see what that high is like, and then I'm cool. Like, I found it. Let me get my shrooms. You feel me? Get some weed.
Yeah, so you was trying for fun. Some like you like Ashley said, some people use that shit for like escape in a way.
Yeah, to keep on doing.
You know what I mean? And they keep on trying to chase that high, and they chase it so much till they get high, all right.
Yeah.
Up in the clouds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For real. No, I know some people out here that, you know, they got on some shit, you know?
Yeah, shout out to Dina.
I feel like the people who get addicted to like certain drugs, I think they trying to suppress their emotions. Like you got some people who are scared to be like by themselves and then like in their emotions, so they got to be like constantly surrounded by like social
something. Yeah.
So they once they hit that, then it's like, I don't want to feel this emotion. I need to drown these emotions out. They right back to it, and and that's when you know it's your like daily routine type of thing.
Yeah. That's a real space for anybody out there that's going through this. If y'all listening, you know, always look at the light. The light is always there. Or smoke some weed.
Or just be depressed.
Yeah, for real.
Just bask in your shit.
You know, that's
feel
true.
me? Like, just bask in what you feeling. Why mask it? Because you're going to feel it right when the high is over with.
Right when it's over with. I be telling like, this one guy, though, he used to always buy weed. He used to do shrooms. And I do that stuff, too. But he used to do it all the time. My fault, y'all. And then he'd be like, yeah, I'm trying to get real high. I'm like, bro, you're trying to suppress your feelings, man. And I called him out, and he got, like, kind of quiet about it. Like,
you right.
You know? Yeah. I was like, man, because I don't know. I can't relate. I just feel that, like Zyra said, man, just be depressed. You know, I feel like when you just be depressed, yeah, you're going to feel that and find a solution rather than keep on going to go to the blow. You know what I mean? No, for real.
Fucking
Face your demons.
It's going to hurt like a bitch, but it's better than the alternative, being addicted to that shit. Or, yeah.
Just face your demons.
Face your demons. It's hard as fuck. Trust me. It's scary.
They're like level 100. You like level 10 trying to.
Trying to fight the final boss. And you like, I ain't got all these power ups. Bitch, you do. They just somewhere in your pocket. You just got to reach real deep.
Awareness.
Yeah.
Self-love.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like y'all have, conquered most of y'all demons?
Hell no. Not most.
Not yet.
Not
some.
Most. Yeah, I'll say some. Yeah, I conquered a lot of demons, but not most. Because I'm still battling with certain things.
What about you?
Yeah, no, I'm not all the way there yet. Ooh.
Lose. Skip to
I had
my
some
lose.
shit in my chest. Had to get it out. For they think I got corona or some shit.
Coronavirus.
All right, what y'all talking about?
Whether we've
Conquering.
conquered our demons.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, no, I'm not all the way there yet. But I like to think that I've identified with most of them, so I know what they are, which makes it easier to deal with them and not control me and how I interact with others. If that makes sense. But it's still figuring out exactly like how to completely eradicate all of them. Still doing that. Still figuring that out.
That's kind of like, even like with the last question, how do you think parental relationships affect your current? Even that applies to the relationship you have with yourself. You feel me? Because your parent, the way you were raised by your parents, affect you. Now, if you have anxiety, if you're depressed, or how you treat women or men. How you see the world it stems from your parents. So it has a big effect on me personally, especially because my dad was never really there. Well, he was there. I didn't know he was my dad for a part of my life. I just thought he was some cool nigga.
Really?
Really?
For how long?
Yeah.
A long time. I just didn't think I had a dad for a long ass time in my life. And I was like, I ain't got one of them. Nah, you got a dad? I'm like, no. And I told my mom, and then she was like, you got a fucking dad. Eric is your dad. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. You feel me? I never called him dad. So, but I was raised by my grandparents. Like, she was there. Like, mom was always there. But they were, like, the two sources of what a happy home would be. You feel me? To what I would see ideally as a perfect relationship. Seeing it now is like, y'all be bickering and all this shit.
Yeah.
But, mom was always kind of, like, out here doing her own thing, finding herself. Honestly, she was finding herself. So, it did play a part of how I am with my relationship with myself and the aspects of other people I deal with on a day-to-day basis. because I didn't have that relationship with mom or dad for real. So it was like grandparents. But they instilled what love is for me, you know, how I view love, because I got to see one of the most genuine relationships I've ever seen. You feel me? Despite their bickering, despite whatever, they're perfect for each other. You feel me? They're a perfect symbol of love. So it was just I was blessed to still be able to see a different form despite it not being from my mom and my dad. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That was well said.
Yeah. It doesn't always have, your influences don't always have to be your parents, but your parents, in a way, regardless, will always have the biggest impact on you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I always thought Zaire granddad was down there his dad. For real, they look just alike.
Everybody.
For real, he come from camp. And one day my dad was like, dang, that's his granddad? He got a young granddad. For real.
People still think he my uncle or something because he don't look like a grandpa. He all fit and young looking.
Y'all be going to the gym and shit? Like,
yeah, we go every day. So, or every other day. So, like I said, he is that, you know, what a man is for me, you know. My grandma, what a woman would be, or, you know what I mean. So it's just one of them things. Like, I was just thankful to still see like someone like Justin who had both their parents in the house, you know, and see. I can't just say I don't know the dynamic, but a loving couple. You feel me? So yeah. So branching off into how I treat myself is definitely one of those identifying the problems with my mom and my father aspect. So that's where, for me personally, that's where I'm searching for, because I have to identify with both of them and why I do things the way I maneuver. Because my dad, because I don't really talk to him like that, and then how my mom was maneuvering when we were growing up. So, yeah.
So would you say that's your biggest demon that you have to conquer?
Oh, just talking. Like, I have to get to know. Yeah. You got to talk to your parents. You feel me? Me personally, you got to express, you did this to piss me off, or this didn't I didn't understand this when I grew up, or, you know, I told you I didn't know my dad was my dad. I really didn't know. You feel me? And so there's certain things that have to be addressed that'll help me within my current and future state. So it's just one of them things, when you talk about it, it's just got to be open, you know. So, yeah. Through time, eventually I'll end up talking to him about that shit. But right now it's just like, we finding myself.
Yeah, it takes time to do that stuff, man.
Yeah,
I tell people, like, we know always know what to do, but it takes time to actually, you know, conquer it and do it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you're aware of what you need to do.
Like you said, identify the shit. Yeah. Identify the problem. You know what the problem is. That's the first step. Yep. Then it's fixing it then.
You gotta think on that shit for a minute, too.
A minute. Hey, you be thinking for months. Months and years. All right. You be trying to, you know, I don't know. I think you just gotta, like you said, get your own self together to get to that point. And to get your own self together, it's a lot of spiritual work. You know, you got to fight a lot of demons and angels, all that stuff. It's a lot of stuff going on. Real. They don't need it. They're going to have to save you a few times.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I got you. Real. Have y'all ever seen an angel before?
No, but one talked to me.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I've seen one. Go ahead.
No, let me hear yours first.
I ain't going to say it was like no real, like, hello, my angel. But it was just one in my room standing there before.
Oh,
yeah.
Tell me about
it. I just had a dream. I woke up, opened my eyes a little bit, and you see something standing there and had like a aura, or is that the word, a glow around it. And I closed my eyes, and opened back up, it was gone.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That was it. I ain't talking nothing. It was just like a quick, like a little.
Yeah.
Spiritual experience. But yeah, I had a few of those, man. A few spiritual experiences. People come to me, talk to me, say some random shit, like a random message, and then walk away. And then you look around.
You be like, how the fuck you know?
And then the person gone too. And then you be like.
That's what
And then I look up like, okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay,
so,
God.
Yeah, the most recent ones back in, right before COVID, back in March or February, lady came to me, is like, are you rich? And I was like, no, my name ain't rich. You know, you're like, no. She's like, no, are you rich? And I looked at her like, oh, money wise, I will be. You will be one day. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. And she said, have a good day. I went and got my coffee, came back, and this lady was gone, nowhere to be found. So, yeah.
You know, angels will do that. They'll send messages through people.
Yeah, because I was going through it.
Just come find you randomly.
Yeah.
Then you said you was going through it?
Yeah, I was like, am I on the right path? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I know we're all destined to be great. In fact, we already know we are. But, you know, we question it sometimes. We get to that point like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Ain't shit, take it off. You know what I mean? I don't got that $1 million shit. Shit ain't blowing up. You know, we had those thoughts. And I think those messages or those signs like that help us keep going. Mm-hmm. By this random lady coming me saying that, I was like, oh, you know what I mean? It gave me a boost. And I still remember that story to this day, or that experience to this day.
That's how mine was. This when I was in church, though. And I was stressing out because this was my freshman year of high school. And I was failing because, I was failing this one class. Yeah. And I had to go to summer school for a period of... No, this was going to determine if I had to do summer school the whole year and shit. Yeah. And I was like, fuck. But I was in this super advanced class, and I'm like, this shit was just hard. I had to read 4 books in a month.
It was like an honors English or some shit?
It was honors English, and Mr. Beck was no hoe.
You remember that person?
God, you have Mr. Beck.
You went to Brush?
Bro. Yeah. she graduated after us.
13, 14? 15. Oh, yeah. No, she's a freshman when we was there.
No, y'all. I was a freshman when y'all left.
Yeah.
Y'all left in 11. I got there in 11.
Oh. Well,
yeah, good thing.
Yeah, all right, so how about Mr. Beck?
But yeah, I was failing his class because they put me in and they was just like, you got to read all these books and you got these hella papers. And so at the end of the school year, I had to take this test. And I was just stressing out about it because I'm like, dude, I might fail this class. You feel me? And this random lady came up to me like, you got to stop stressing about it. She's like, you're going to be fine. You're going to pass it.
You see what I mean?
And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, you're going to be fine. You're going to pass. And like just walked away.
See?
No, she gave me a hug. She just gave me a hug. Like, you're fine. Like, just relax. And she just walked. And then I was like, oh. I'm like, was I talking out loud? Like, I was just thinking, like, I must have been talking out loud. Because it just didn't click. Like, how did this lady randomly just come up to me and just verify what I was thinking and just walk away?
Life is spiritual, man. Mm-hmm. And I'm starting to see it more and more. Like more and more. At first, whatever, it just happened. But no, that shit's real.
You're getting closer.
Getting closer.
Yeah.
And I love it, though. I love it. But for that happened, like, your freshman year in high school, was that, like, your first spiritual experience?
No, we've always had, like, ghostly shit. Yeah. My family's weird. Like, we just have a lot of random shit happen to us. Like, a lot. And we just be like, well, I'm going to sleep. You feel me? Like, ain't nothing I can do about it. You know? So it's always been, like, some weird occurrences that just would happen late at night or early in the morning. And grandma would tell me stories. Mom would tell me stories. And then me growing up, like, I saw an angel, too. But she was like, she was doing, like, some type of noise.
Kid Cudi hum?
No, it was just so high pitched. And my sister would tell you this, she was terrified.
She was there too?
Yeah. Because
she been witnessing a lot of spiritual stuff too. Like that one time thing was whistling down here.
Yeah. See, it just be happening. And it walked around the corner real fast. And like she was just flowing with this real long white dress. And I'm like, who the fuck is this in the house? And I'm like, and my sister was like, who? And so she pop up and looking, and then we just hear this singing. And I'm like, yeah, just turn the TV up.
They try to ignore it.
Yeah, and I'm like, we're just going to ignore it. Yeah. And then the one day we was upstairs, and then she come busting through the door and ran up under the table, and we were younger. And then she was like, did you hear that? And I'm like, just turn we're going to play some music. But I did hear it. But she was like, the lady is whispering in my ear, and like, but she was shaking, and I'm like, you just gotta let her be. She don't mean no harm. And this was at an early age, so it was just like that. This shit goes on around all the time. We just can't. Spiritual. Just don't be afraid.
No, that's facts. It's gonna be here no matter what.
Yeah, even if it's bad, just don't be afraid. Yeah, you can command. My aunt had some bad shit in her house, and she was like, "Y'all gonna leave me the fuck alone." Like, she went the fuck off, and it left her alone.
They say that's what you got to say too. Yeah. I was behind the scenes of this one show, and this one girl, and this sounds wild. I thought she was bullshitting. She said, "Yeah, spirits came in and out of me last night." I was like, "Whatever, here's what's somebody with that shit." And she had an X on her chest, and it was like I don't know. It was like a weird X. And she looked up online. She said that's what it means, I guess, a spirit is coming in and out of you or some weird shit.
She's a vessel.
Okay, so you know about that?
Because me and Brianna did that, and I was doing too much. I just wasn't experienced with shit.
So that's real.
So
I didn't have no ex. We did too much. You can ask her. But we did too much.
Dang.
And I was just trying shit. And I'm like, let's just see what this is about. Let me use my body as a temple for something that's
Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
And
Hell no. But I see now it makes sense though. She was trying. I didn't know what she meant because I didn't get her language. But I see what you're saying now.
But some people are just natural. You have to be open. Like I had to make myself open for this.
I think she is probably
Some people just would, just like if I say something, I didn't know what I just said to you, but it was applicable to your life.
That's
you feel me?
interesting.
It was a message that some entity felt the need to come into me to say to you. So you could just be a vessel, just like pastors. There are some good pastors like that who just get a message. You feel me? I just got to speak this word. You feel me? And they go out and say it. They don't know where the source is, but they got to say it.
That's
Infinite Waters, yo dude. So, yeah.
That's interesting, man. When she told me that, I was like, nigga, what? And she had pictures and shit, and she was telling the experience. Right there it is. This has happened 2 weeks ago. I mean, of course, we keep becoming more enlightened throughout our journey, but that really just opened my eyes up. Like,
it's a whole new world.
Like, this shit is real.
It's some real shit happening that be taking place in people.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I'm full of shit. And she showed a picture. She was actually breaking it down. I was like, and I believed her. And, usually, whatever. I actually believed her. She said, I've been here before. I've been here for thousands of years. And I was looking at her like, I believe you. I know it sounds crazy. I believe this girl. I want to get her on the show for real. She's on my other friend's show, but I got to find her. I got to get her
on. We'll open up some stories.
Yeah. I want to hear more about it because she got like she didn't go deep into it. She just got on the surface of it, what she was talking about. But yeah. Real shit.
I think I low-key intentionally repressed that aspect of my brain that can, or energy that can perceive spirits, because that shit just used to freak me out as a kid. So I'm like, I ain't trying to deal with any of this shit.
Of course.
I mean, I'm more open to it now, and I understand that spirits and presences are a real thing, and some of them aren't always evil. So, it's good to just, I don't know, be knowledgeable of it all. Maybe not draw no X's on my shit and try to be a conduit.
Oh, no, she didn't draw. No, she woke up with it on her chest.
Or do any intentional spells and incantations that will do that. I don't know.
You just hold up the year. Like my spirits, they goofy as fuck. Probably be tripping over shit. You see his aliens and shit on the wall.
That could be one of your spirits.
Yeah. He did. Those pictures are actually in my room. All these 4 pictures was in my room. And I get high as fuck, cut on my black light, and just look at those and play some Kid Cudi.
Start really climbing out that bitch.
It looked like it though from a distance though, bro. I mean, when you fried on shrooms or something, that alien will climb out. He come dap y'all.
That'd be wrong.
Yeah, you want to see him come out? All right, watch. I was hoping he didn't come out.
I'm like, my nigga, beam me up for this bitch. We gone. Take me to your dimension on the niggas.
Not like for real.
I would love to go in a spaceship.
But you just said a minute ago.
What?
You said you wouldn't go on the thing.
No, I'm talking about a UFO spaceship. Okay. Like another like if he came in, like I'll take you somewhere. I'd be down for it. Not no human shit. Like if the government built, a rocket is way different. You feel me? Hell nah.
UFOs can travel at the speed of light and take off like that. You're gonna be in space in 3 seconds.
I'd be more amazed at just the structure itself. Like this bitch is hovering. You feel me? Like I wouldn't even care if we took off. I'd be like, what is all this? Like, how do you maneuver that? Yeah, to be like, I'm in a ship.
You think they're gonna be talking about that shit if you go in UFO?
Shit, I am. I'll be like, hey, my nigga, so
what's this made of?
Yeah, like, how'd you build this? I've had a lot of crazy experiences.
There is definitely more life out there, man.
Of course.
There's definitely. We don't know how it looks. We don't know what it is, but it definitely is, man. It's too much stuff out there for it to just be us. I think we all know this too, but it's how to get to it is a question. How are we going to get to it? Of course, NASA and the government, they know how to get to it, but how are we going to get to that?
I think it got to come to us.
Yeah, there you go.
Because like biblical sense, like Revelations and the gates of heaven and the chariots of heaven will come down. I think they're just perspective wise, like in ancient cultures, there's a lot of different beings in their paintings, carvings, Egyptians, Aztecs. You feel every civilization, they had some type of ship or something from the sky coming down and lights coming off of it. So I think that UFOs will be a form of us that will help us in some type of way. That's my prediction, because we're living in a Bible-esque time. You feel me? So
low key.
So I think that's what will happen. We'll have help, but they'll look like us. You feel me? And to a certain degree, you don't hear about black aliens. You always hear about them. You always hear about white ones or gray ones or reptilians. You don't hear about the black ones. And this white lady was saying, no, there's black aliens, but it's not their time to come down yet to help. You feel me? So I do feel like they'll have to come to us, but we have to be open. Because if an alien landed in the city right now, it'd be chaos.
Niggas wouldn't know what to do. See, I look at it as a fascinating. Yeah. I look at it in a fascinating way. People there probably it'd be a whole alien war. And they'd wipe us out. All right,
I would.
All right, cool.
They'll wipe us out in 2 seconds.
All right. Say no more.
Say less.
You guys just killed Hussein. And they press that button. Boom! Like how we saw that one so-called firework place blow up. That's how it's gonna look on Earth. Boom.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're trying to help. Shoot him!
And that's the craziest thing. We're such a dangerous species of thing.
We are.
Like, we'll kill something.
Anything that scares us or that you don't understand, we like.
Yeah.
And that is how we kill our blessings.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's
For
karma.
real. It's
Karma.
gonna come back. Yeah, I mean you just well, hopefully nobody out there ain't killing aliens. But you killed the alien, oh, man, you fucking up. Now if it's coming to attack you, is running towards you, yeah, okay, go ahead, blast one off. But if y'all woke up and saw just something in y'all backyard, something glowing on it, how would y'all react? Would y'all go outside? Will you look from the inside?
If I saw my backyard and what?
Let's say it's 3 a.m., right?
Right.
You're going downstairs to get some water because you got thirsty. Water. And then you look out the window and you see this light in the backyard. You see this thing underneath this light. You don't know what it is. And you go outside and it's an alien. And it's just staring at you.
I'm going to stare back. Maybe try to talk to it.
Will you try to talk to it? What will you say to it?
Like, what do you want? Why are you here? How can I help you?
Whoever asks you, how can I help you?
I'm gonna be like, take out Donald Trump, dismantle white supremacy,
Bring your
dismantle
friends.
capitalism. Yes, call all your forces.
Bring your friends. Bring your friends. We need help.
Yeah, I don't know how. I'll take a few pictures though.
That's what I was just about to say.
I gotta show niggas this tomorrow.
Like justice.
That's when, as soon as you bring out your camera, that should start attacking you or disappear.
It probably will. It probably will disappear.
It
disappear. Because some things you just gotta keep in that moment. I still try to after I have a whole conversation. Gotcha.
Your phone disappeared.
Yeah, it disappeared.
Your whole phone will be
But
gone.
you know what though? This may sound wild. What somebody saw alien, posted it online, and they took it off. You know, they
do?
Yeah.
They regulate stuff all the time on internet now.
Secure Team.
Yep.
He was like I love Secure Team. Shout out to you, Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
Because they took YouTube said he was spreading too many conspiracy theories, but all he was doing was he would do extensive research, so he knew how to like work the system, run it through filters, make sure it's authentic. You feel me? And be like, oh, this happened in Colorado, this in Virginia, this, and he would show the clip and then show the little filters to show like, no, this is actually authentic. You feel me? And he had like 3 million people following him, and YouTube was like, oh no. And then people started hunting him. Like, he was showing these black cars parking in front of his house and shit because too much info.
Information is the most valuable thing in this world.
So
Information.
Like, what do you do when you know all that stuff?
Ooh.
Like, how do you?
I don't know.
Deep web.
Yeah.
What you say?
Deep web was serious. That's scary.
What's deep web?
That's like
It's like another layer of the internet that's not regulated by the government.
you can do anything.
How do you?
See, but that
access
makes you.
it?
Go ahead.
Tor. You can use Tor. It's like a VPN.
I'm about to say that on my phone.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like if you do
I bet not see no black cars in my house tomorrow. Don't you dare come over here. You get shot over here.
For the interview, Lavish Journey.
Well, ain't on interviews. What's it called again?
Tor. You just have
No, the torrent. What's the torrent? The name of the torrent?
Oh, Tor. Just the name of the browser that you can use.
Oh, okay. And what's the name of the website you was telling them about? Deep Web?
Yeah, you can just so once you type in Tor, you can like Google like
Oh, whatever.
yeah,
Oh,
Literally whatever.
and then it'll give you
Wait, what?
a website with like
I
give
see
you
what
a
they
link.
saying. Yeah.
So like I don't know if you heard of Silk Road before.
No.
It was like the black market like drug marketplace basically.
Yeah.
And that was like all on the deep web, and that was just doing transactions with Bitcoin.
Really.
Did you hear about the mystery box that people was going on YouTube? A lot of people was doing
I
reviews.
think I did.
Is mystery box or something else?
And then like open review it
and to
what's
see what's because they didn't know what they were getting, but it was from the deep web.
yeah.
Because these
Interesting.
people was ordering. Because a lot of people who are hackers, they know how to get.
They
to
know
it.
how to get shit, yeah.
And or if you have the coin, to pay, and they would order something off the deep web, but you didn't know what was gonna come in this box, and a lot of stuff would be like very eerie because you just like, what the fuck did this come from?
What the hell is this?
Yeah, and it'd be like little, like it was one was like these bloody panties from a child,
What the fuck?
and stuff like that. But the deep web that's where it's dangerous. Like it's very senile. It's evil. Like
Okay, y'all say this sounds dark. Okay.
Deep. That's why it's the deep web because it's only a certain people who are really. Because you can watch people be tortured, murdered.
Oh,
raped.
this stuff used to be on the internet only about 8 years ago. I know it sounds like, but yeah, only about 8 years ago. They had to filter because somebody was showing me this shit. I was like, why are you even watching this?
Yeah, I don't know why you were watching.
I knew some toxic people back in the day, but I was like, why are you even watching this shit? It was like some crazy shit, like you just said.
Yeah.
But now that you right, they don't censor it, so it's only right to make their own whatever.
It's their own little club. You stay in your clubs.
Man, the internet is a very interesting place. Yeah, it's
deep when you get
Oh,
into it.
it's
Some parts of it, yeah.
it depends what you want out of it, though. It depends what you want out of it. You want to look at some deep web shit, or you want to look at some? I mean, it depends.
Some booty.
Some booty. Yeah, OnlyFans and Pornhub.com.
Yeah.
I love the internet though, man. The internet is dope for me though. For the most part, it's really dope. Without the internet, we wouldn't be going live on Facebook right now.
On the internet, none of this would be
Yeah,
happening.
you was right. It would be no damn podcast.
It'd be nothing.
What the fuck we do a podcast where we can't promote it nowhere?
We just be talking
Just
to ourselves in the
talking.
basement. You can listen to it on this CD though.
Yeah,
Here's
a
some
lot of
CD.
stuff is new that we're in right now. And that's crazy you said that. You're right. Like a lot of stuff is new. All the stuff is new. All technology, laptops, all this shit is new.
Everything you got it's synced up to record on there.
Yeah.
You feel me? You got your webcam up there, so everything is very new. If we got teleported back in the early 2000s, they'd be like, "Look at this shit!
Oh,
These
man.
niggas got it." We'd be they'd be like, "Look at that!"
And that's why I'm so blessed being born in the 90s, because we was able to see the evolution from barely any type of technology, the big cell phones, the big ass computers, to these little we can make $1 million off this little phone, like dead ass. Back in the day, they like, what the hell is this?
We go back in time.
Yeah.
Right.
50 million.
Right, you got a computer.
50 million right here. Hey, what does it do? Everything.
Yeah, I remember Mr. Harkey from Brush.
Mr. Harkey, yeah, I like Mr. Harkey.
What did he
Shout out to
look
Mr.
like?
He's a tall white guy.
Tall, skinny
History,
with glasses.
nice guy, man. Real
He sounds
nice.
so familiar.
He ever tell y'all that story about how he invested in Apple, but he put out the last second because he got scared?
Oh, I know he's sick.
It's not funny.
Horror.
I bet he still telling. That's a horror story for him.
That's horrible.
And I think he followed that with like, and if I hadn't, I wouldn't be here teaching y'all today. Like I would not be sitting in the classroom teaching y'all.
Damn.
I think he started on the first day of school.
I
Yeah.
just invested in Apple 2 weeks ago. I recommend everybody do that, by the way. Stocks is down to $100 a share. But yeah. Yeah, they're down. I've been trying to give knowledge on stocks for months, man. I'm telling y'all, in 5 years, people going to see what I was talking about. All this shit is real low right now.
Very easy to get into.
Yeah, very, very easy,
Yeah, because the economy is resetting right now, so everything's low. It has low value, but it's gonna go back up once this timeline crash is over.
Like somebody messaged me yesterday, how do you invest in the stocks? I was like, yes, somebody asked. I was like, first, because it's so easy. Like you said, it takes 2 seconds,
Where do you get your knowledge on how to invest in stocks?
Honestly, I started years ago, and then I took out my money. But I went on YouTube, how to invest in stocks for beginners. I can show you want to know. But You go on YouTube, how to invest in the stocks. Of course, read the boring stuff. But honestly, to jump right into it, y'all, look up something that you like. Let's say you like going to Dollar Tree or like going to Big Lots. Go on Google and look up Big Lot stock and see how much it is. You know what I mean? And go from there. I ain't about to try to confuse people through this, but yeah, and let's go from there.
And there are apps that you can use to invest.
Yeah. A popular one I haven't used yet is called Robinhood. You can buy a fraction of a stock. So let's say one share of Apple costs $110 right now. On Robinhood, you can buy like a small portion of that share for like $20 or $30.
Is it a shared stock or is that just the portion that you own?
Yeah, it's the portion that you own of the stock. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, it's real easy. I can keep on going deeper with this, but then it started getting real confusing with mathematics and all that. But it's so simple though. Yeah, the key to stocks is find something you believe in. Like I believe in like cruise lines, so I invested all my money into Royal Caribbean Cruise, Norwegian Cruise, and Carnival Cruise Lines. Because obviously right now nobody's not cruising. Stocks is at an all-time low, so I threw some money into it. I'm gonna wait 2-3 years and see how it develops. And yeah, it's real simple. So yeah, try look into Robinhood. That's an easy app, and also TD Ameritrade. That's what I use. And yeah, stock knowledge of the day. Get into it. If you guys like something, you go invest into it. I'm not sure they have a porn stock yet, though.
They don't.
They do.
But you can look into like the parent holding company because it's like an umbrella company
for it. Yeah.
So,
porn.
Yeah.
It's like whoever owns Pornhub or
whoever owns that, look into that company.
Don't do Pornhub.
I invest in the Pornhub.
Nah, Pornhub be promoting rape and stuff. Like Pornhub is real bad.
Rape and stuff. Oh hell no.
It's a lot
like
of
their content.
Because there's a lot of people have uploaded people getting raped on there, and there's like a lot of lawsuits that Pornhub was just like, I don't know. Like Pornhub is real dirty and grimy. Like I had to stop going on the Pornhub just because I watched this video, how many cases it was on it, and I'm like, oh shit, Pornhub is grimy as fuck. Like they're really fucking up people.
They about to censor that too, though, real soon. And I think that's why they censor a lot of stuff, because people, they get too out of hand with you know what I mean, with freedom of the internet. Like, oh, throw some rapey shit on there, some whatever that shit you saw. But yeah, that's nasty.
Well, I won't be using Pornhub anymore. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's sad.
I was just on there yesterday. Damn.
There's hundreds of them.
Yeah, you got XX. You got a whole bunch of shit.
It's hella shit.
Hella shit.
You find another.
You can find anything. Pornhub is just like it's like a Google. Facebook. It's like the most well-known one right now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's like
Pornhub
a Facebook.
Is the smack daddy. But yeah, just type it in on Google, whatever you want to see, and go to videos.
Me, I'd be like, I want to make my own.
I was just about to say that it'd be smart. You can make your own
porn site. Boy,
for real.
Possible.
Yeah,
and make it hella black. Put like some real good black videos up there, because Pornhub was trash.
You should do that.
Oh, that would be my way.
No, for real.
That would.
You don't even gotta be in it. You can just own that motherfucker, do the recordings if you want to. Hey,
no, I just upload people's shit.
Yeah,
you want the porn up here?
That'd be smart too.
You can scrape like the videos from other sites and just have it on your site. You just monetize it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I go to Tumblr right now and be like, titties, all the pictures, ass, video.
I hear $1 billion idea.
Honestly, that might be something I'm gonna.
Because porn industry is going to continue to grow. That's one industry is not going to stop.
Sells. That's never going to end.
Forever. You feel me? Like Floyd Mayweather said, one way you can get money is to invest in a strip club. Because niggas gonna always spend money on ass and titties. Girls too, for real.
Oh, no, that's very smart.
Yeah. No matter what. No matter what.
Long as once you ball out.
Yeah, as long as it's in a good environment, people feel safe and they can throw out their money, they don't care.
I've been to some ratchet clubs and they'll slap. You feel me?
Magic City.
It's just one hole in the wall spot.
You went to
Cleveland?
Shit, yeah.
I took Nyla. I took a few friends who just were not 21. Oh, the hole in the walls, boy. But
how was this experience for you?
Bomb as fuck, because them was some girls up in there. You feel me? And they was dancing. It wasn't like, but it was niggas.
It was a hood club. You know what? Mm-hmm. I like the clubs when they ratchet because they don't give a fuck the way they be dancing. When you go to the gentleman clubs, hey, don't touch her butt.
Nah.
Like, oh, man.
No, they make you touch their head. Like, they'll just sit on your lap. Like, hey, how are you? You want to dance? Like, yeah, no. All right, I'm going to just sit. Is it fine if I just sit here for a second? Hell yeah, you feel me? You talking to me?
Have you ever talked to a stripper? Not like in a relationship way. Like, you ever go to a strip club and like talk to one before?
All of them.
Yeah.
Every time I get a dance. what got you into this?
Yep,
You
that'd
feel
be me.
like,
Yeah, I'm asking questions.
you know,
yeah.
like, well, what do you do? You know, because that's not their main. And even if it is, like, all right, got any hobbies? When we was in, when me, Devo, and Jeremiah was in North Carolina, met some strippers there. They were from Cleveland. And they was like, y'all from Cleveland? And she was like, girl, we met some Cleveland niggas. And we all talking and Kiki and Gaga. And they was in law school and shit like that. They was like, yeah, we just dance. Easy money.
Man, no loans.
Because you got memory.
They're making bank.
They don't have any loans. But stripper life is good if you can use it to your leverage. Because they say when you get towards like the age of 26, 27, 28, you know, you're becoming old in the strip world. So you got to start either, you know, looking outside for other options or I don't know. Because, you know, the older guys, we want the young girls after a while. I want the 21-year-old. I don't want no damn 30-year-old. You know what I mean? For real. This is real.
Yeah.
As a stripper?
Yeah. A lot of strippers, when they started to push that 30 limit, it's like.
You just got to be cold.
You gotta be cold. If you're not cold.
You gotta stay on your shit.
Yeah.
You got to be working the fuck out.
Because J-Lo and Hustlers, like if I look like that
That's
at
totally
her
different.
age and I'm a stripper.
That's all I'm saying.
That's totally
but
different.
She take care of herself.
If J-Lo is a stripper, I'm going to the strip club every weekend.
I'm saying her physique. It's not about who she is, it's her physique.
Oh,
How
okay,
she
oh,
kept
okay.
herself up.
I'm
Like
going
she
to
was
J-Lo.
cold as fuck in that movie.
That's what you mean. It's about keep up who you are, keep up your body. But I don't know. I don't be knowing that age. But I did go to Magic City. I saw this one girl. She had like a fake ass. It looked so nasty.
Fake asses are just so
you can
bad.
see it like it was a basketball on there, and not in a good way. Like, oh, she had a dunk. Like it was like something in there. It looked like it was not a basketball, but it looked like it was like a rock in there.
Oh, I'm like, she had a basketball in her ass. That's all like, hell, I walked out like, what kind of club is this?
It's like, huh?
That's all I'm like.
No, it looked so fake. It looked like somebody just threw like a pack of sand in there, and it was hanging. Yeah, y'all never saw a fake ass before?
I've seen the fake ass
okay.
at the gym, but just that degree of what you're describing, I'm like,
Shit, go to a strip club on a weekday when they got the shitty ones there. No, for real, when they got the shitty ones there, go on there like on a Tuesday. No.
actually, them the best ways to go.
Really? Oh.
Them dances be hitting because they
Oh,
like them dances hit when you. But I went on my birthday one year by myself. I'm gonna treat myself to a strip club.
Yeah.
Them girls was on the fuck.
You went on a
me.
Tuesday?
It was like a Wednesday or Monday, and I was in that bitch. And it
You know
was
what though? Because I don't got nobody in
It
there.
was all old white dudes, and so they like, "Oh, you some fresh meat?" You feel me? I got the hell out them dances. They was pulling panties to the side. I'm like, bet.
That's true. That's true. We'll go to Magic City on the Monday then.
Magic City.
So I can see that
You can see
that basketball.
That's
ass.
where I saw that. I went with Jerron. You know, Jerron always loved going there. Went there with him. This was the first time I went. Yeah, my
He
cousin
took
is
me
DJ.
too.
My cousin
That's
is
what
DJ.
he got me to
And
go
I was
too.
like, all right, let's
That's
go.
why I
there
was like,
now.
he like, we can get in for free. I was like, all right, bet.
All right. I walk in, strippers, of course, they come to you, they walk around you instantly as soon as you walk in. This one girl got up, her ass was like, it was like a big droop, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And nobody was throwing her money. And that's how I knew it was a fake butt, because I was like, okay, ain't nobody asking me that big, and nobody ain't throwing no money.
It was that
It don't
big.
look
Yeah, it didn't look good. It looked like you know, the picture was looking before the show, that whoever that was a plump ass. This ass was like I don't know, like somebody abused that booty.
Like they was hitting it too much. She deflated it.
Punching the shit out. I hate your ass.
That's really unfortunate. Like, I'd never get plastic surgery, but if I had a fake ass, I want it to look like Nicki Minaj. Like, it has to look.
Her booty not looking that
good.
good.
Oh, her booty look terrible now.
No, I'm talking about
Back in the
beginning,
day?
like when she
Oh,
first.
okay, I'm about to
you
say
said
Nicki.
no. She said
No,
already.
she
like
want that Nicki
Anaconda.
booty.
Like an anaconda.
Oh yeah, Nicki
Even
Minaj.
then.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
Cause it was too big.
Anaconda dunk.
Nicki's
It was
ass.
excessive.
Yeah, Nicki is like your body is not portioned right. You feel me? Like
And
it's-
she's short.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like as a
yeah.
man, it's like okay, we like some ass, but it's like too much ass. Like men, there's too much ass for all men. You feel me? We hype it up. Oh,
Too
shit.
much ass.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a different
That's the
one. Is
first I ever heard.
I'm speaking for the fellas out there. I know somebody's nigga too much ass.
you know somebody is saying
Yeah.
too much ass. I'll show you pictures. Nicki Minaj got too much ass. You feel me? If you rather hit Nicki or Meg, you're gonna go for Meg. It's natural.
Facts.
It's real. It's fat and it's proportioned right. Nicki's is just. You
her
feel
butt
me?
do this look like a like.
It's just too much. It's like
damn, girl.
that's a lot of ass.
Like you're all ass, literally.
Literally, you're all ass.
You know, I would love to see her in person because she is short on her, like 5'2" or something like that.
She's short as fuck.
Yeah, I thought she seemed like she's tall.
You look like she's
really.
tall.
She be wearing them heels.
I'm gonna meet Nicki Minaj one day. Hey, I just want to see you for your ass. I'm sorry. You can interview too. I just want to see how it look. I'm through. This makes this sound fried. I want to see your person.
Look how she tried to shake it. It don't jiggle.
Yeah, I want to see it. Yeah, it want me to shake it.
Her
real
ass
quick.
do not jiggle, and that's what turned me off. I'm like, your ass don't even jiggle, baby.
Nicki Minaj.
Like,
A lot of people fear her in the rap game. I be watching a lot of interviews, and they say a lot of artists is like they respect her and they fear her. It's like dead ass.
She
I
got
believe
bars.
it. I believe it. Yeah,
I'll give her that. She got bars.
Nicki Minaj. She definitely she's Nicki Minaj, man.
Onika Tanya Mirage.
Yeah, I fuck with her. She about to have a kid. Oh, speaking about,
Why are you so mad?
I'm a fan of Nicki.
Thank you. There you go.
I do want to see her butt though. You ever hear this, Nicki?
That's
you know?
why he.
If you
That's
gotta-
why he a fan. It ain't. Well,
It's about her music too.
You listen to Queen.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I listen to
All
Nicki.
right.
I'm not gonna lie to
All right.
y'all. I didn't listen to mainstream
That
Nicki.
proved my point.
I listened to the old Nicki with Gucci Man. That's the Nicki I used to like.
Freaky
yeah,
Girl?
That old shit. Yeah.
But see, that's when she was raw.
That yeah.
So are
yeah.
you a fan of Nicki? Like, are you a Nicki Minaj fan? A true fan listens to everything.
I'm a fan of her hustle, but not a true fan. No,
No.
not a true fan. I respect your hustle though, Nicki, 100%, because she did make it to what she made it to. But yeah, I can't listen to her albums like, hey, no.
No cap after Pink Print. I was like,
That's what I
your shit
listened to
cool.
Queen.
What's Queen?
I listened to Queen. I was like, this is terrible.
So that was her most recent one.
Yes, it was terrible. Pink Print was hard as fuck.
I
I
think-
actually blasted almost all of that shit.
Literally from
Yeah.
start to finish, but
Yeah.
then you get to Queen, it's like it's only a couple
Like,
ones that
I think she went on a break for too long. That's what it was. It was like a 5-year break, I think, from Pink Print. No, was it Pink Friday? I don't know this shit. I don't know.
Pink Print.
Pink
Pink Friday
I
was
think
first.
she got too poppy. She like going into pop stuff, and it was like her vibe was different because she was like hard.
After
She was
Pink
a rapper.
Friday.
Yeah, because she was a rapper, like bitch. And then it became I want to sing, hear my vocals.
But she did that for that crossover aspect too. Like that got her helly fans, so I respect it. But I ain't
very
fuck
smart.
with it.
It's
I ain't
very
fuck
smart.
with it.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you her albums. Pink Print. It said it came out 2014.
Pink Friday, Roman's Revenge, Roman Reloaded, Pink Print, Barbie. No, not Barbie. Queen.
Queen is the most recent one.
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, play 5 seconds of some trash.
Don't we talk about Nicki
But
Minaj?
it's not Barbie Dreams. Barbie Dreams.
She don't
is a
come in here
banger.
and beat you up. But I heard what you said about me, Freedom.
Boot her ass. Get the fuck away from me.
Her.
I remember her attitude is ass to me. She doesn't really glorify others. So she wants to just be the top bitch, and so I get that the competitive spirit, but you got to know when to give others their due credit. And I've heard a lot of interviews where she just be, I should have been. It's like no, you had your time. Like it's okay to uplift your other female rappers who are doing they
That's
shit.
how you win.
That's
though.
how you win. To
That's
be
how
like,
you
oh no,
win.
But
this girl
she
doing her
do that.
thing.
She shouted out Meg and Cardi when they first got started.
She did. I think
Yeah,
the media
but-
made them fight though.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Yeah.
she started beefing with them. And Nicki be
It's the
like the main
hate
one
for
talking
Nicki that
shit.
I can't.
She be talking so much shit.
So what you know about Nicki and her beefs?
I just feel like everybody put it all on her, but nobody wanted to pinpoint Cardi for starting that shit.
I believe they both
No,
started. I
they
believe
did.
they both. But I feel like I don't know what happened. Please don't crucify me, y'all. But I feel like Nicki being an old head,
You feel me?
she should have handled it a lot better.
You
Because
don't-
Cardi B's like a little girl to her. You know what I mean? Like you 10
But
years
she
younger than
grown.
me. I mean, I get it.
You don't see Beyonce beefing with none of these. young
For
people.
real.
Nah,
For
'cause
real.
I think Nicki tried to like call on Beyonce during that beef, and Beyonce ain't say shit
She
back.
didn't say shit.
She
Beyonce
just
like,
was
girl.
I'm over here building my dynasty.
Grown.
Yeah,
She
grown.
said, I'm a god. Stay in your Barbie lane.
Because they around the same age though. Beyonce and Nicki around the same age.
I'm not
think,
saying
right?
it's not childish. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
saying
I don't
Cardi
know.
has much of a part in it.
Oh, Cardi just ratchet.
We knew that though.
But I was gonna say like she ain't.
Cardi's ratchet.
Cardi was like throwing shoes and shit or something like that. They was like, yeah, you know.
Nicki wasn't doing that. Nicki was on her queen shit. She was,
Yeah.
being there all dignified, and then Cardi threw her shoe.
Cardi's the ratchet, you know, and I love Cardi B too. I love them all. But this has nothing to do with this. I just got to talk about this before we get off the show. So I'm pretty sure y'all heard about our sister, Breonna Taylor. and how none of the police officers got like any type of jail time. One got a felony account for 15 grand bond not because of her, but because I guess the bullet went into his apartment next door, somebody's apartment. Yeah, long story short, I personally knew this was going to happen. When I heard last week that they gave her family $12 million, I was like, okay. They must have told behind the scenes, look here, we're not going to put them in jail. So you want some money? You know what I mean? For real.
You either take this money or get nothing.
And they gave them so much that that family probably couldn't deny it. They probably couldn't. They probably was like, I don't know if they could or not, but $12 million, they probably was like, fuck it, give us the 12 mil.
But the fact that they're giving them money and settling out of court is admitting guilt.
That's
literally admitting guilt, because
Yeah.
otherwise you wouldn't be paying them off. You would say, no, I'm not giving you shit because this wasn't wrongful. It wasn't a wrongful death, but
and that's what they did. They told him like, hey, ain't no choice. You gonna take this 12 mil, or that's it. And it's fucked up. It's fucked up. We put in a life, money on a life. Like we was talking about that earlier.
Oh damn. Nothing. This is what somebody said.
Oh.
It was right.
Yeah, it's fucked up though. I mean, I was talking to my mom about this earlier, and I was like, you know what? This may sound bad, but I'm used to it.
Honestly, I'm desensitized.
Yeah.
Ever since I think Trayvon Martin's verdict was the first one that really ever like shook me to my core. And then after that, I'm like, man, I just know like the next time if this ever happened, is the cop is gonna get arrested. Yeah. But then there was Tamir Rice and Mike Brown and Freddie Gray and Eric Garner, and every single time, and they just got off, and I just started being like, all right, well, not necessarily accepting the system for what it is, but recognizing that these cops aren't going to get arrested. There's always going to be a loophole or something that gets them off for it, and our black bodies are just expendable at this point. We can all literally get shot at any point, and it's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, that's the truth. The law is the law. I mean, not the law is the law. The law will protect the law. And the only way we can win is going to take a while still. I'm personally not a law person, but if people out there that's listening, if you're into law, go for it. You want to be that judge, go be a judge. You want to be a police officer, go for it. That's the only way we can honestly change it. You know what I mean?
But they're going to have to conform to the systemic racist protocols that have already been laid out. So they're not going to be able to bend or change the bounds that they're already set in.
They can eventually. I say, so take years though. We may be old and we may be dead. But
we gonna be dead
because they got to get into the system. They have to first get into the room. Okay, we're in a room now. They gotta tap into that system, and that's gonna take
you gotta start sitting your butt somewhere.
Yep.
I feel like that's the only way we'll be able to get any type of change. Like, of course, the system is broken, but the only way you can fix it, you gotta vote people like us in there.
Yep.
And then
gotta get in there.
As you get more of us in there, then you slowly push out the other ones. Then you better to like get some actual change.
Yeah,
because of course you can. First, you just got to change the policies. It's like
it's definitely
you got to be the one. You feel me? But I think that is true. Like, get your ass in there if you want. If you want to be a lawyer, represent for real. Yeah. Like, you know the law, so represent it. Help us just like how they help each other. You feel me?
Yeah, you just basically just beating them at their own game in a way.
Yeah, and I'm definitely down with that. Like me, I'm not a law person. I'm not going to law nothing. But like, I don't like the media. I don't like the way they portray the media with negativity. That's why I created this, to make my own media. You know what I mean? So I feel like we can definitely conquer the world in which way you want to conquer it in. We just gotta think macro. You know what I mean? So if our law is fucked up, people out there that like law, get into that shit. Like you said, get in the room. Then you get into the room. All right, let's throw these motherfuckers out of here. All right, now let's reconstruct a few things. It's gonna take some time, but I feel like as long as we stay focused and really go towards it, it'll happen.
I think they need that mentor though, because not everybody you going in for money.
And
like,
right, they do.
Like,
I need some honor, 6 figures.
And even then, you like, all right, I can make.
That's how they get them. They see all that lifestyle and all that money, and then it's like
she
I
said,
can sit back for this vote.
You gotta love it.
I mean, you can love it, but even then, you'll still conform because you think about what this white man had to do this person, and you'll conform to this is just how we maneuver instead of like we just said. I'm coming in here to kick you all out the room.
You got that mindset.
But not enough people are even preaching that mindset. Let's come in here to overthrow. Let's come in here so I can be in. You feel me? You can be in the party, but what are you doing to shake up the party? You feel me? If you just playing along, if you just drinking wine like we drinking wine, you conformed. You feel me? You're not doing just like that. The mayor, the one who was for Breonna Taylor, where it was held that everybody, he's such a coon. I can't think of which mayor it is.
I think I saw him talking today.
Yeah,
I
everybody
think.
hates him because he doesn't represent. You feel me? A lot of these people in office have white husbands, white wives. They're not really for the people. They're halfway in. You feel me? So we need people who are black. You feel me? Even the person who was
Gonna
with
stick to
Biden, that Indian lady that they keep trying to say she black, she Indian.
Oh, Kamala Harris.
Someone like looked into it and said that her dad was like Jamaican.
I don't know.
Yeah, they looking in the wrong. I seen her damn baby pictures. Her ass is fucking Indian as fuck. She had all the little get-ups on the family picture, and they like, this bitch is Indian. You feel me? Quit calling her black. She ain't black. She's Indian.
I think the dad is. I think the mom's
Genetically
black and
speaking, though, isn't she black? Isn't her dad black?
Yeah, she's black. She's melanin for sure. But y'all not gonna preach that she's black agenda. And she's married to what color?
Yeah, he's white, ain't he?
He's white.
Oh, okay.
So you're not with us. You feel me? I need representation all around. You feel me? You can't say you on my team, but then you, oh yeah, black everything, but then you kissing up with your white wife. You feel me? How much of black representation do you really feel? But you're not fully instilled in it.
Now let's say if she is married to, I don't know, I didn't know she's married to a white guy, but let's say she still was for the black people though in some way. I don't know what she stands for. I don't know, but yeah.
I mean, it's politics.
Yeah.
You with Biden. Biden's a known racist. He kicks it with
Everybody
KKK
keeps
members.
saying that, yeah.
He's proof. I mean, you do enough research, you find the real. But we just go off of CNN. Mm-hmm. We go off of what these whatever. Nobody does real research. I looked up Biden. You feel me? Go to Young Pharaoh. He breaks down these niggas. You feel me? Biden is a known racist. He kicks it with KKK Klan members. You feel me? So, okay, he wants to get the black people's vote, but then you got Kamala Harris. Oh, we're gonna get the black people because you're here with me, but you're racist. You're Indian with a white man. So,
Sorry to make you
what are y'all? What are you really doing for me? Why do you get my vote?
Because I love our people to death, but on a macro perspective, we're easy to become sheeps. You know what I mean?
Very easy.
Very easily. Very, very easy. Like, I never get when Biden said, you not black and you don't vote for me. When he said that, I was like, wait. And a lot of people was like, oh, he's funny. I looked at that like, what the fuck y'all mean he's funny?
You can't even say that.
He's trying to mimic it. Like, you try to say it in a funny way. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't
black. How can you identify my blackness? You're not black. And off of a vote.
And even interviewing with Cardi B and shit.
Oh my
God!
What? Yeah.
Yeah, like Cardi B.
They was
like,
going in on Twitter.
He picked Cardi B to do it. You know why though? That's how they portray us.
But even then, they fans. If you're sheep, Cardi B is fucking
by
with him.
Association, yeah.
I'm gonna vote for Biden because Cardi B fucks. Even if that's not the mentality, that's what is being subconsciously fed into your spirit to vote for him because I fuck with Cardi B and I see him fucking with Biden.
Media. So I'm about to break that shit. I'm about to crash all that shit. All that shit ain't gonna exist no more in a minute.
Yeah. So let Breonna Taylor rest for once, y'all. I'm honestly just tired of hearing about it. Tired of hearing about NBA players repping her name. Let that family mourn and be done because y'all keep on agitating and poking. Because if that was my daughter and every day I gotta see y'all talking about my daughter who I had to already put to rest, every day I'm hurt. You feel me? I thank you for wanting to be on my team to help me with this. But it's exhausting. You feel me? We can't keep fighting a system that we're not going to win in. You feel me? Like, we're not going to fight the police. If we're not going to really fight the police, not even the police, the government, then...
Yeah, so you got to go deeper.
Yeah, it's not the police. If we're not fighting this government full and wholeheartedly together, then shut up. Like, I'm kind of tired of just using names of dead people to ignite our flames when you're presently living and can die. Why do you need to be upset when somebody dies when it could just happen like this? You feel me? Like we've been getting raped, killed, murdered for the last how many years, and now we want to George Floyd, Breonna, like nigga, we've been going through this. You should be enraged. You feel me? We've been enraged. So Breonna Taylor, I'm glad your family has got compensated. I hope you can rest now because I know your spirit has not been fully laid to rest because people aren't allowing you to rest. So everybody just shut the fuck up about it. But just on her end, You feel me? And all these people who have passed, let their spirits be gone. You feel me? And let them families be at ease. Cause just me thinking, I wouldn't be able to see that every day on Twitter. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now. From like
The whole
from
say
the
your name
yeah,
thing.
from their family, yeah, from that
Stop doing
perspective. Yeah, I don't know. I can't comment 'cause I don't know. I'm not in that situation, but I'm just glad that we're connecting about it in some type of way. Like my grandma said though, because she from back in the day. She from, like you said, down in Alabama. She's like, this shit been going on for years. Years. She's seen it. She's seen it in the 50s and the 60s. So imagine back then. But I feel like it's unfortunate, like you said, super fortunate. Us as people have to get our own shit together.
Mm-hmm.
We have to build our own shit, and then we can get to everything else.
Build your kingdom.
That's a simple answer to all this. I mean, don't get me wrong. Unfortunately, we're still going to get killed. Unfortunately, I hate to say that because it's reality. But besides that, we have to build our own communities, build our own shit. Stop relying on government and the other people. You know what I mean, to do shit for us. Do it for our own.
Rebuild Black Wall Street.
Yeah, rebuild black. Like every time I meet somebody, they got like a black business or something. I invest to it. Like I send people $10 on Cash App all the time for their business. Like, hey, I don't want any of your services, but here's go a donation towards what you're doing, because I can't expect white any other culture to help you out because they're not. They go like whatever. We have to help each other, and I'm not just speaking financially. This is also spiritually, physically, everything. Mm-hmm. Like he help people work out. By him help people work out, it can probably boost their mindset and their light on other things in life. Like, I feel a lot better. I'm serious. It's bigger than money. It's every category. We're getting there. We just got to keep going.
I would definitely recommend to anyone watching, definitely start a business.
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
Super cheap to get an LLC, and then you can use like grant and like business loans and like basically fund your business.
Hella grants out there.
A lot.
Yeah, that's free money.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I mean that's the key though.
Shout out to you.
That's the key. That's why I'm looking forward to us right here on this podcast and everybody be on here. I'm looking forward to seeing what we do in the next 5 to 10 years, because I know we're talking about it, but we're going to do it. You know what I mean? And we're going to have something passed down.
We just got what it is, but it's gonna be something.
It's gonna be something. We don't know what it is. I mean, we got this vision, but we don't know how we're gonna get to it. But we know it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something, because we're not meant to be ordinary. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. But with all this saying, can you end us off with the essential enlightening tips or the quote of the day or whatever you have said?
You need us to make up one? You don't have one?
No, I got it. I don't know. Since you want to do it, essential enlightening tips by Ashley.
Oh, you got some?
No.
Oh, okay. I was ready to listen. Like, oh yeah.
I was just asking a question.
Actually, we'll do that. Let's switch it up. Everybody say one. Essential enlightening tips.
I got last.
At the table.
All right. Well, like I just said a minute ago, y'all, my essential enlightening tip of the day is to stay focused, keep going. I know what's going on in the world right now. It can catch you off guard, but it's a fucking distraction. Peace and love.
Peace.
That's it.
Okay, I have one. With the seasons changing, with the pandemic going on, systemic racism, all of this shit that's crazy, please make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Make sure you're checking on your loved ones. Make sure that you are indulging in some form of mental health treatment, whether that be going to therapy or like talking to somebody. Don't bottle all your shit up. And like seasonal depression is a real thing around this time. So other things that can help you with that, to cope with that, is making sure that you're taking vitamins, eating things that are healthy for you, and still getting outside, still, getting exercise and taking care of yourselves the best way you can. Because I think it's going to be a lot worse with like quarantine and not really having a lot of places to go, or that perception that you won't have a lot of places to go. So just make sure that you're still doing things that feed your spirit over these next few months.
Feed your spirit.
He put you on the spot. Go ahead. Take your time. Take your time.
Water your garden, and the rest of the village will eat.
How much water? No, that's no, that's true though, man. You gotta grow them seeds to create that plant and that tree to give out them fruits or those apples.
Yes, yes.
My tip: black people, get outside in the sun before that sun is gone. You feel me? If she or he, she is leaving.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, we only have a little bit of time left. You need your vitamin D and as much of it as you can possibly get. Go for a nice little walk at the park. Shout out to my brother Calvin. We was walking in that bitch for at least an hour and a half yesterday, and just reconnect with nature. You know, she will give you answers. She will raise your vibration. She will relieve that stress that you've been carrying on your shoulders just from simply just basking in her. She is the bearer of all of our fruits, and she is us, and we are her. So going back to the source will help us find ourselves. So get out in nature, get some sun, because seasonal depression is real, and especially with us melanin people, because we ain't got our vitamin D, and that's all it really is to it. So, and if you do have it, it's okay. Embrace it, cry a little bit, but find some fun along your journey, because it ain't the end. You know, we in Cleveland. We just go through it and they're right back at it again.
Seriously.
So that's my essential and enlightening tip for you, and from the Lavish Journey table. Peace.
Cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching or listening to Lavish Journey podcast, where we create,
Inspire,
spread greatness. Peace. Take a picture, y'all. We good.